bring to fall the giants? Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we bring to fall the giants? Can we bring to fall the giants?
All right, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another TCL matchup. We got Team Tilted in Season 3 versus Team Sauce in this semifinal match. I've got the one and only Spirit of Fate with me. Spirit, how you doing?
Fantastic. Thank you, Droid. Very excited to see how this turns out.
Yeah, so what is your matchup to watch today, you thinking?
I think that probably the one that stands out the most to me is actually Lost in the Sauce against Hippogriff in the top lane. I think that in the quarterfinals, I'll be honest, off stream I'd been a little bit skeptical of Lost in the Sauce. He's one of the two diamond players on his team. He's the captain. He had a lot of shakier performances, but he blew all of my doubts away in his quarterfinal match against Team Solo Mid. He was a genuine carry. He was generally putting pressure on the map. And I think that if that Lost in the Sauce shows up today, we can have a real competition. Meanwhile, though, I believe in the last time they came together, Hippogriff put up a solid showing and sort of nullified a lot of his presence on the map. And I think that if Hippogriff is able to do that again, I don't see a lot of pathways where Team Sauce ends up coming out ahead. So that's definitely where my attention is going to be.
Yeah, I agree. I think a lot of this game is going to depend on what champions that these two top laners are going to be allowed to get a hold of and what bans they're going to be able to absorb. Lost in the Sauce, a traditional Urgot player. Obviously, that one will be banned off straight away. But Hippogriff also playing a lot of carries up there. It'd be interesting if that is a route that TS3 decides to go. Jumping
I know
into
for a fact that
champion
Abarn
select
would
here.
prefer to have him on tanks, but
Yeah, same.
We'll see if
I
that
believe
ever
that has been thrown. There's the
And like you
Urgot
said,
ban. Yeah. So
I don't think he gets that this entire series. That would be a very bold play to allow him on.
that would certainly be a disrespect move that Lost in the Sauce would then have to prove why people have been banning Urgot the entire season. Okay,
There's
yeah, I
Shen
agree
going
with the
back.
Shen ban. Yeah, it's just a lot of utility, easy to play. You know, Hippogriff can just sit in top lane, and then as soon as Abarn is in trouble, just press R on him. It's way too easy.
I would say that both of the captains seem to have the same opinion about where the true
Yeah.
skill matchup is going to be this round.
Yeah, I
Already
would
3
agree.
top lane bans flying out.
Yeah, and another thing what you and I were discussing before stream is the Soraka pick in the bot lane. Could be
I'm
interesting to
curious
see.
4 top lane bans.
Yeah, just keep them coming. Keep them coming.
So here's where this gets funky, though. I feel like they have to ban the Rise. Maybe Sandy Snake has an aggressive champion he hasn't pulled out yet, but
Yeah, it would
Abarn's
definitely
Rise
be.
has been an absolute menace every time it's been allowed through. And I
Yeah,
think he's
Sandy Snake would
comfortable
have to pick
being
out
early.
something that he hasn't shown to be playing in TCL so far in order to punish that Rise. I think he's been playing a lot of scaling mages, like Ziggs and that sort of stuff. And that's
So this is where it's funky because Tilted Season 3 had first pick, and so they didn't want to. So they banned the Morgana so that it put Team Sauce in a bit of a tricky position. Because if they leave Soraka up, it's first picked
Ooh.
easily.
Rook
Yep.
Stout on the Zac. I know he's a pretty good Zac player. So we'll
Interesting
see.
first pick though. I didn't realize that was such a priority for D-Brand though.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I think they just had seen Zac banned in a lot of games, and they want to bust it out.
So they're locking in the bot lane. Nami Misfortune has a lot of lane presence. I know that Nami can be a bit of a bully if need be, and there's the Rise that we talked about.
Yep. Yeah, I know Lemon, one of his main champs is this Nami, so they probably just wanted
Yep.
to pick that out early, make sure he can get
Before
on something comfortable.
he got blocked out.
Yep.
And I think that the
Especially
two-man
with
dingo may have been
Morgan,
playing a
Soraka,
handful of Nami games lately, just because Soraka, Nami, Morgana are sort of Lemon's trio. And to be fair, Nami Misfortune is a very powerful combination if you can stack the ultimates.
So
The concern that I would have here is that Zac can very easily disrupt the Misfortune ultimate, and Nami doesn't have a lot of protection for her.
yeah, that
And
being
Ezreal is just
said,
gonna be impossible to
I
come
am
on.
a little bit concerned about Abarn's team comp so far. Hopefully they can round it out with something that can then patch this weakness, but they do have a lot of scaling. This is going to be tough to make plays in the early game, and you're against a Nami Misfortune who's just possibly could run over you in lane.
All right, so the Twisted Fate. Have we seen that from Sandy Snake? I don't recall
I
him playing
don't
Twisted
think
Fate.
so. I don't think we've seen really a Twisted Fate all season.
Okay, interesting. So the Swain is actually directed at Dude Man Dingo. He's played that on support.
Ah, yes, I do remember playing against that
Yeah.
personally.
I'm assuming that the last ban will probably be Yasuo or Fiora, if I had to guess.
Interesting that they
Oh,
banned out the
interesting.
Alawi from Lost in the Sauce. I guess they're just a little bit worried that he can just take top lane, make it an island, and continue pushing up there.
I'll be completely honest. I think that they're just trying to put Bovie on, or Lost in the Sauce, onto
Okay, so
as uncomfortable a pick as
yeah,
possible.
the next pick
Or
here for
top
Lost in
man.
the Sauce, I believe, would be the Kled. And if I remember
Kled or
correctly, not
Mordekaiser.
such
Mordekaiser's
a...
up as well.
Yeah. That's quite a ways down in his champion pool. We'll see what he's willing to bust out here. Okay,
So,
D-Brand on the Amumu. That's just
yep.
traditional
He very
D-Brand
much
pick
enjoys
there.
those tank
Yeah.
junglers. Yep. All right, so we've got our top lane. Yasuo is unbanned, and Yasuo Darius have traditionally been Hippogriff's sort of.
There is 0% chance Abarn lets Hippogriff
Abarn will
play.
never allow it, but I just want to throw out Zac with a Yasuo backing it could actually be pretty strong, and with a Rakan, like they certainly have the knockups to make it work.
Yeah.
I haven't seen Dude Man Dingo play Rakan in one of the TCL games. Maybe it was on one of the ones I missed, but
Yeah, I haven't seen him on the Rakan either, but, you know, as long as he's able to flash and then press R,
Yeah.
should be good, right?
the other interesting thing though about that is I don't know. I guess Rakan, if he's up far enough, but he could actually tag team with Zac pretty effectively because Rakan is able to
Yeah,
jump
absolutely.
to allied units.
This is going to be pretty insane. Okay, up on the Aatrox.
You were right.
Yet,
You were right. No Yasuo. No Yasuo allowed.
Yet more knockups. This could be quite the bounce house between Zac jumping in, Zac ult, Zac E, Rakan knockup, and then Aatrox knockups on top of that. That's a long
Now
CC
they've-
chain.
Yes. And I don't know how many more champions Bovie has left in his pool.
Well, we're about to find
might-
out. Yeah, the Kled is
Yeah,
the
there's
next one
Kled.
you would
There's
have.
the Kled.
So that's it's not really a lot of synergy in that Kled pick. I really don't like it. I know he's just trying to pick, you know, his next best champion, something that he's comfortable
Yeah.
playing. But I mean, you've
So
got
on
a
the
Mumu
plus-
ult in place, you've got Misfortune ult in place, and then you've got a Kled like zooming past him. I don't get it.
So the one thing that you can do with the Kled though is you could pair it with the Twisted Fate and get picks that way, where you can just have two people come out of nowhere and collapse. The other
Yeah.
interesting bit about the Kled into Aatrox specifically though, and the top lane pros can correct me on this, but Kled's Q provides a pretty stiff heal debuff if you can get the whole channel off, which into an Aatrox who has monster healing.
That's true. That could
actually
be.
could be okay.
Yeah, yeah. So that could be a
So I don't-
potential win condition for Team Sauce here. Is just have Sandy Snake ult on cooldown up to top lane.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that pans out for him. I do think
Wait.
that bot lane is going to be a little bit rough probably for TS3. I mean,
Yeah. So it's sort of the story of these two comps in general. Team Sauce decidedly has the better early mid game. Kled is a good bully into the early mid. Amumu with the big ultimate to control mid-game team fights, Twisted Fate to provide presence around the map. Misfortune and Nami are both solid lane bullies. Whereas in terms of scaling, late game Aatrox, you'll take over late game Kled almost every time.
Yeah.
Zac can jump from God knows where. Ryze becomes just a monster. We've seen Abarn go onto late game Ryze. And Ezreal, I would say, outscales Misfortune somewhat, at least into the mid and late game.
Yeah, it's just going to
unless he
kind of
gets caught out.
depend, like, on Team TS3's macro, right? Like, the only way you lose late is the Amumu Misfortune Wombo, I think.
Yep.
So as long as you don't get caught in that, it's free.
Yep.
And I think one of the ways that you don't get caught in that is you just play a really simple 1-3-1. You've got Aatrox that can split. You've got Abarn on the Rise that can split. And you just pick apart the map one tower at a time.
Yeah. Now, that said, Kled and Twisted Fate can split fairly effectively as well. And so I think that that's where it comes in. It becomes really key to get the Aatrox shut down early. If you
True.
can shut him down early, then I think that Kled can sort of... He can rotate much faster than most of the people on TSS3. And
Right.
so if he can get ahead early and get into that side lane, I think that Ryze is really the only one who can match him. And that's assuming he doesn't get really fed. Then he can just dive to Ryze.
Well,
I
that's
think.
my kind of other thought is, like, who's going to match the Rise in a side game late, or side lane late game?
Nobody matches him late game.
Right. Like, the Twisted Fate can be there and ult to the team fight, but he can't match the wave clear, he can't match the damage, so what is he going to do?
No, if this game goes past 35 minutes, then
Oh, gosh, please no.
it's TSS3 takes this in a landslide.
Yeah.
If it closes before then, I fully expect it to be Sauce who took the game. Yeah.
Yeah, just about to jump in it here, so,
Do you
yeah.
have a prediction? Do you think that Team Sauce can take the early game hard enough?
I don't think so. We might see a slight advantage bot and even mid, but I just don't think that TS3 is going to put themselves down enough gold for it to matter.
Yeah. I would say unless Kled gets very far ahead, I don't see
that
them
would be
making it.
the only way that it happens, I think. And it could happen. We got a diamond
Bobby
top laner.
shocked me.
Yeah.
He absolutely shocked me last week with the presence and the impact he made in the game. And his teleports are very, very solid. And he has, even though I've seen a lot of Kleds take Ignite top just for the extra kill pressure, but Bovie wants to be around the map. He wants to be helping his team, and if he can pull that off, I think that they have a chance.
Yeah,
But
and he's
if I were a betting man and putting money on this, I think that TSS3 holds out long enough, and that Ryze just becomes impossible.
He's definitely going to have to try and carve out that advantage if he wants to get a win here for his team.
Yeah.
I don't see any other way that it's going to happen.
So I just realized something interesting, though. Twisted Fate has Ignite, though. And once he hits 6, I think that the big reason that they took Twisted Fate is specifically because Abarn likes to roam a lot, and he wants to be able to match those roams and ensure that Abarn just doesn't get all the easy kills.
Are we going to see a spicy level 1? I'd have to say no.
I was going to say, I don't know that either of these teams really have a god tier invade.
Rise level 1? Come on.
to Summoner's Rift.
You know it.
So yeah, we're just getting the 5 point here from both teams, really. Well,
Yeah.
almost the 5 point.
30 seconds until minions spawn.
Be interesting to see if both these junglers just start with their standard bot towards top clear that we've been seeing in almost every single match, or if we see any shenanigans. Neither jungler really too impactful for the first few levels, I wouldn't say.
Yeah. And we don't really have to worry about either of them invading or trying to get too aggressive in that sense either.
Minions have spawned.
Yeah, no.
This is honestly a bit of an interesting one, though. I noted that Rook Stout placed his ward mid, and I'm not entirely sure what the purpose of that was. I guess maybe to see which direction the Amumu goes, but normally what you see in a lot of solo queue games is that the jungler will place the early ward, recall, and get sweeping trinket, so that they don't actually lose any.
Yeah, I'm not sure that ward
momentum
really
from that.
gives you anything. Didn't really provide any information, so maybe
I
it's
mean,
just a misclick.
maybe it's just so that he knows that Amumu went blue side, but Amumu could have. It was
But
so
he was-
early on that Amumu could have easily faked that out.
Well, he was there
But
watching
Kled,
him, so...
Kled sort of gave up the game anyway by leaving early. So yeah, I'm not sure. Kind of an interesting choice. Sandy Snake is actually taking a surprising amount of harass in this.
He
early
took a
lane,
couple
though.
bounces there, I guess. Yeah. He's got the corrupting potion, though, so he'll be A-okay.
Plus, to your point, it's not a particularly high pressure lane for him, and Zach probably won't be jumping in all that early. All right, roughly even top lane. Nobody's got too much of an advantage there. Farm is even in bot lane as well. This is pretty even across the board.
Yeah, I'm not really expecting too many early kills out of either team, for the most part.
A lot of early wards put down bot.
Yeah, just about warding every
Kind of
single bush here.
Well, the one that I find most interesting is that blue side is the one doing all the deep wards. I guess they could be looking out for a lane gang, but I mean, Nami hiding in doing a death bush level 1, I don't think is all that terrifying.
Yeah, maybe worried about getting bubbled out of the bush, but I'm not sure how much damage you're really going to take at this point in the game from that.
Yeah, plus Rakan is so jumpy that I don't think that he has to worry about that, nor Ezreal. Plus, they know that Amumu started blue side, so...
Yeah, maybe we see a fight here.
Coming in for the steal? Interesting. Oh, now there's an aggressive play.
Okay,
Okay,
Rook
and they
forced
got
to
out
use the
Zac Flash?
smite. Yeah.
So
he's
this
gonna-
should be a free crab for Dbrand. That was very heads-up play.
Yeah, that was smart of Sauce to come down there. They knew he started bot and was going to be clearing up towards that direction. They just about caught him out there.
Yep. Now that's interesting though. So Zach is making a beeline for that other crab, but
Yeah.
neither of his lanes have priority here. I
And
think that's
he's
a
being
mistake,
matched by the
especially-
Amumu. Doesn't
yeah,
have flash.
Yeah, no, that's a mistake. That's a mistake.
Oh, jumps out. Sandy Snake not able to get over there faster. I wonder if he had
He
been
could-
willing
he
to
could-
commit the flash.
So what I think happened was he didn't realize that Ryze had no mana. If that fight had broken out, there was nothing Ryze could have done there.
Yeah. Maybe they were worried that they weren't going to be able to kill the blobs afterwards anyway, so didn't want to commit too much. Ooh, we got Dbrand coming in here.
Oh, good save on the bubble, but... Okay, so what happened there for the people watching, for the folks watching at home, the way that you can play Ezreal is that it's called buffering, where if you press the E right when you're about to be hit by something, as you're hit, you will still do your little blink and flash away. And so that's why even though he was hit by the bubble, his character model was still able to move under turret. So very heads-up play by him to get out of that without having to burn his flash or any key summoners. There was also good discipline on the heal trigger finger as well. Even though Dude Mandingo got low, Luciv knew not to waste heal, and he was able to get out, and he's back to full health almost now.
Yeah, Lemon not pulling the trigger on the ignite either. Just steady hands on both sides.
Yeah.
Ooh, we got Sauce dismounted here.
Yeah, and
He's
he's
about to
also down
remount,
about
though.
10 CS.
Yeah, that's not really what you wanted to see out of what your potential
No.
win condition might be.
Yeah, no, I've noticed that this seems to be a semi, I'll say a winning strategy against Team Sauce in the past has been to push Lost in the Sauce down his champion pool quite a bit and put him on something that he's not comfortable on.
We got Abarn level 6 here, looking for
he's
a Rizal in, but they're reading it.
Yep. Sandy Snake properly called out. Now Sandy Snake is rotating top. Yep, he landed the stun.
Got him.
Nice
That's exactly what Team
job.
Sauce needs. They need Sandy Snake to pair up with Sauce to get these kills on Hippogriff.
Ryze though isn't taking any of it for granted though. He's rotated down Interesting.
Yep.
Sandy Snake didn't
Make
even
a trade
use
for
it-
Dragon here.
Yeah. I'm sure this will frustrate Amumu, but I don't think he wants to go in on this unless he.
Oh, good
dang
secure
it. Yeah,
by
no,
Rook.
he definitely doesn't want to go in on this now.
Oh, using the plant to proc the E. We got teleports coming in.
Oh, and he stops the Rook Stout from getting away.
No, the Rise ult!
Wait,
Oh,
no! Rise,
Rook!
Rise trolled him! No!
Well,
So-
actually, he trolled himself there because he was in the wrong side
Still
of.
going on though. Lost in the Sauce is in pretty deep though. He wants out. And so they got the return kill onto Zach.
Yep.
So quick explanation once again of what happened there. Rise's ult creates a little zone that everything that's in it transports to a new location once after a couple seconds. It's very
Right.
good for engaging and escaping. And in this case, Aburn was trying to use it to help Zach get out of there. Unfortunately, Zach's location in the circle was such that when he got teleported, he was still on the wrong side of the wall.
Right.
And this early on, the elastic slingshot, the stretch and jump for Zach, is actually on an absurdly long cooldown. I want to say it's close to 20 seconds.
Oh yeah.
So since he had already used it, he wasn't able to.
Yeah, you're gonna get
Escape from the
teleported
wall.
to the same position in the circle on the other side. It's just unfortunate that circle was inside the dragon pit.
Yep. Oh, interesting. And then Sandy Snake is stopping Abarn's back. That's pretty solid. Even though Abarn has a slight CS lead, there's the kill on Sandy Snake.
Slight
He's going
CS
for the
lead, but he's gonna
early-
lose this whole wave here.
Yeah. Interesting. And so on top of that, Twisted Fate is going for the early Rod of Ages, which will give him a decent amount of durability in these fights. So he's not gonna, even though he won't ever become like the as tanky as the Rise late game, he's still gonna be durable enough that they can't just turn on him when he comes in and blow him up.
All right, things quieting down here a little bit. We got a 1,000 gold lead for Team Sauce, but we got the dragon going over to TS3. So we'll see if we can.
So I'm interested to see where the gold lead is. I'm assuming at least. Alrighty. So yeah, they have a little bit about a
Basically
400 gold lead
mid lane.
mid. That's the,
Yeah.
the first blood, and then gold lead on Amumu. Interestingly enough, he's at almost 15 CS. So that's pretty solid.
Yeah, that's good.
Interestingly, most of the other lanes are down in CS, including Bovie still.
We
Those
got
assists
quite
are
a
kinda
CS
helping
lead
out.
growing here in the bot lane for Elusive. Surprisingly.
Yeah, I'm not sure if this is just a case where Lemon doesn't feel as comfortable being aggressive against this, which is fine, but you're giving up a lot of your value on Nami by doing that. Oh my gosh, we have a 3-person
Possible
prepping
dive. They're
here
kind of in
top.
awkward positions here to make this happen. We got a Mumu lane ganking in. We got Sandy Snake coming in for the tower dive.
Unfortunately, yeah, it took a little too long to bring the wave in. Yeah, if you're gonna do that dive, you really need to force that push a little bit harder.
Yeah, they
Because
should just call
unfortunately
this
what
off at
happened
this
there
point.
was- Yeah, because Rise pushed the wave in, and Twisted Fate had to return.
Yep, and you've got an Aatrox with ult up still, so it's not like it's gonna be just a free, quick takedown.
Yeah, D-Brand is waiting
going
up here
for it
a
anyway.
long time. Oh, yep. Unfortunately, he doesn't have his. I don't think this is good. Yeah, so D-Brand ended up using his Q to get in close. Unfortunately, that doesn't actually do a whole lot for you, especially as you pointed out against an Aatrox who still has his ultimate up. It looks like they're positioning for a dive bot, but sort of the same situation happened here. The dive is taking a little bit too long to set up.
Yep,
And
and
as
they
a
had it
result,
warded out,
the
so...
mid lane, yeah, and the mid lane was able to push in a bit. For your solo queue games, the way that and now Twisted Fate's coming in. They were able to get a mini bubble up, but I think that Rakan's just going to be sacrificed for the greater good here.
Yeah, that was... He took all of the CC there.
Yep. So once again, Luciv was able to buffer properly. Oh, and now we've got Zac sort of caught out. I don't know that this... oh, yep. They're going to start running, but Rookstout doesn't actually have an escape at this point, and I think that his team didn't necessarily realize that. Oh, good flash by Lemon, but it was just it needed to be timed a little bit earlier.
Yeah, there was a good attempt there to take down a barn, but they just
I'm a little,
didn't quite have the positioning, I think.
Yeah. So can we switch back to the items really quickly? Wow. I'm surprised that Abarn was able to get out of that without Merc Treads. That stun from the Twisted Fate didn't last as long as I was
He took
expecting.
2 gold cards during that exchange.
Yeah. It looks like, though, they're going to be able to get this dragon without any real issue. No Ezreal ult, no Zac steal incoming.
Yep.
So that brings it back up to even, but more relevantly, those kills are starting to stack up, and they got, critically, 2 of the kills onto the Misfortune.
Yeah, that's a good point. The gold going in the right places onto, you know, both solo laners and your AD carry.
Also, wait,
what can you
I
ask
just
for?
want to clarify. It looks like Kled got a solo kill on Hippogriff when we weren't looking.
Oh, did we miss that
Because
during
he
Dragon?
picked up a kill somewhere. And he wasn't down.
Top lane
bot,
doesn't
so
matter.
I guess not.
Top lane is unimportant.
So if we check the gold now for top lane, I wouldn't be surprised if it's evened out. Yeah, and now Kled is actually slightly ahead despite being down almost 30 CS. Interesting. All right. So Zac has come bot, but they finished pushing. Team Sauce has finished pushing the Waven, so they're probably going to recall. Plus, they don't have ultimates up, so.
Oh,
Oh,
auto attack,
unlucky.
follow him to the fountain.
It will follow him to the fountain, but Lemon is out. That's pretty tragic, though, because if they had been able to keep Nami there, then that would have gone a long way in terms of helping stabilize this lane. But instead, he gets to return, he gets to go by.
That being
Get the
said,
Moby.
I mean, the Misfortune has 2 kills, but she's down 40 CS, so that is going to be pretty
Yeah,
even.
I think it actually... The key thing, though, is that the kills are keeping her roughly even.
Yeah.
All right, so he once again got... Oh my gosh, Amumu pounces over, and he saves the Q. Good discipline on that.
I think, yeah, that's going to be him caught out there.
Sandy Snake picks up the kill. Excellent. That was a good layering of the CC.
Yeah, really, I think you probably want to use the W once you see the Amumu Q come out so that you can try and
Yeah.
guarantee the dodge. D-Brand's
I
still
think
able to
that
hit it. Not enough distance on that Rakan W.
Oh, nice bubble. Unfortunately, or luckily for Luciv, no minions there, so they didn't feel comfortable trying to dive or further pressuring that.
Oh, we got a teleport
coming
behind.
in, and they don't see it. Very
This is a
critically.
3v2. Oh, no, it was a double teleport. Abarn's teleport got canceled mid lane.
Oh, well played then by Twisted Fate. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, they were going for a double TP
there's the
play. It's
Kled,
going to be
there's the
turned
Kled.
around now.
The Kled ult speeding everyone up, and Lost in the Sauce pins him. And he gets the kill critically, so that'll make the teleport a lot
Wow.
more worthwhile.
Wow. TS3 going to have to calm it down here. And
And there's Dude Man Dingo going for the hero play there. Eating a bunch of ults, but he's going to go down again. And critically, Luciv has no mana here, so he can't get out. Yep.
All right, so in the
Well,
meantime, we did have Ryze and Rook Stout combined to kill the Twisted Fate, but it was a kill traded onto Abarn,
And
so
critically, the kill went onto Zac.
yeah,
That's not really
rough.
what you want.
Nonetheless, TS3 getting their first kill of the game onto the Twisted Fate.
Yeah.
That's
Stop
gold.
him from
It's money in the
spiraling out
pockets.
too much. And
A lot
I
of
just wanna
action
take a-
happening across the map there.
Wow, even despite that death, though, that the Dark Seal on Twisted Fate, still with 3 stacks. I guess he must have gotten the return kill after he died.
Yeah.
The other thing that's of the note is that he's finished his Rod of Ages, and he immediately went a Merc Treads.
Yeah,
That boy
fortunately
is
for
not going
Abarn,
to-
he was able to finish his Rod of Ages at about the same time, so not too big of a loss there.
Oh, and again, Dude Man Dingo caught out slightly. He's going to be able to get to safety, but
Yeah, I don't know,
He's
maybe
really been-
Dude Mandigo needs to do the LCS strat of like an early QSS on Rakan or something. He seems to be finding himself at the wrong end of these gold cards quite often.
Yeah, just in general, I think he's playing very aggressively, and I know that when he first came into the league, that was one of the suspicions or concerns, was that. Oh, and then Rise and Zach were both rotating top. This
Yep.
is interesting because the Rise can also like bring Zach
Okay,
closer.
here it comes. Yeah.
Yep,
Sauce
but
playing
nothing.
too
To no
respectfully
avail.
there. You're not going to be able to get anything for that.
Interesting. Now they're immediately rotating onto Dragon. I can't
Yeah,
see
this
if
is a good
Dragon
play.
is up yet, or how soon it's going to be up.
It will be up.
Oh, no,
now.
there it is. There it is. And Zach is going to be out of position now. It'll be very difficult for him to get in, especially with his bot lane shoved like that.
Yeah, only the second Drake for Team Sauce, though, so not a huge
Yeah.
deal. You know, it's going to be a long time before they're going to be able to stack that up.
Oh,
Elusive in a
heads
weird
up
spot
there.
here.
Oh my gosh, Lemon!
Did he not have his ZE up? Or
No, he had his E up. I think he thought he was out of that. I don't think he thought that was going to hit him. Oh boy, oh boy.
got D-Brand with the Amumu ult just on one. That's going to free up A-Barn to get a kill. It's returned back, though.
So here's the interesting bit there. Sandy Snake took forever to kill in that fight. And that's the power of that early Merc threads.
Yeah, you've got the Rise sitting on, what, 0 AP, pretty much? Okay, a little bit of AP, 2 amp tomes. So that's going to be the problem.
He also has the
there.
Rod of Ages.
Yeah. Half stacked.
Yeah. All three of these guys should not be standing here. They need to recall. None of them are going to be able to have the wave clear to stop a push by Tilted. So that play was almost decent by Team Sauce. D-Brand should not be here though. He's playing this really greedy.
Yeah, there's nothing else for him to get over here. The red buff's gone. Get out of here. Oof.
That, again,
Pix-
this is a similar situation.
One
for the folks
pixel
watching
away
at
from
home.
catching Dude Mintingo there.
See, I think it actually hit him, and it's similar to Ezreal. He buffered it slightly because he paused once he landed. So I think that may have been actually a. Is that gold card gonna time out?
After the flash,
yeah,
yep.
yeah. I don't know if the flash was completely necessary. He didn't realize how long that gold card had been held, but
Where's the rapid fire cannon?
that doesn't
Ooh.
seem like the kind of build that this Twisted Fate is going for. I don't know that this is a fight that they necessarily want. They don't realize Twisted Fate is still here.
Okay, Lost in the Sauce going down.
Yeah, but so is oh my gosh,
Hippogriff with
lasts
the
forever!
healing. Holy moly.
Oh, dude, Mandingo, this is
Dude Mandingo
Gosh, they keep it-
igniting the wrong person, I think.
yeah, they're gonna get this, but Dude Mandingo is almost certainly going to die for his trouble.
Yeah, but they're
Lemon
gonna
Hill with
get
the kill.
bot tier 2
Wait.
for this.
That was weird.
Oh no. So
Okay,
a lot
that
of
was- that
kills
was
there
pretty weird.
going to
But
Team Sauce.
Rise is got at least one turret. Looks like he might get 2. Wow.
Yeah, he's
The
definitely gonna
Rise
get
damage.
this
I
one.
didn't expect the Rise split damage to actually do so much. Go figure.
Okay, we got a teleport coming in here. I'm not sure. Okay, they're gonna.
Interesting. Okay, there's the Twisted Fate. Wait, did he like sidestep backwards slightly? Uh-oh. So everyone's going in on Sandy. Lemon, oh, he's
Oof.
bubble just missed.
Someone auto the turret. Okay, they're gonna rise port out. Yep, that should be fine. All the CC had already been used. That turret living on just a sliver there.
Winging a prayer.
Yeah.
Winging a prayer. So this is interesting. There are a lot of kills onto Team Sauce, but Tiltus in Season 3 making a lot of smart map plays to make up the difference. They have, I think, wait, that's interesting.
Yeah.
I thought they had more turrets, but no, they have the same number of turrets with one asterisk for the one that looks like it's about to.
Yeah,
to
they don't have
blow
the gold for that
crazy.
one yet, though.
Yeah. And that's interesting. So what it's coming down to is a lot of proactive play by Team Sauce, but it's not mattering as much because the turrets are staying even and the farm difference is pretty substantial.
Yeah, I do like that attempt at a TP play there bot against A-Barn on the Rise. However, they just keep forgetting that Sauce
D-Brain
and
going in.
Hippogriff.
I think that they may have overstacked the CC onto Abarn a little bit there.
Yeah, they
They
did
need to
overlap
pull
it a bit.
Okay. Well,
Anyway.
there are a lot of ultimates burned now for this dragon fight.
Anyway, what I was saying about Sauce and Hippogriff is they keep forgetting that they keep teleporting at the same time, so they have the same teleport timing, and they always think that Sauce always thinks that they're gonna make a play, but Hippogriff is matching those teleports.
Yeah.
So we've got Dragon coming up in 20 seconds here.
So critically, there are not many ultimates up. Unfortunately for Team Sauce, I think that this benefits the benefits Tiltus in Season 3 just because they have
They have the Misfortune ult on.
well, and it's a less wombo-y team.
Yeah. Oof.
They should have just collapsed on
Bit
the
of
dragon.
a waste
Like,
on
he
the,
was dead as hell.
on the Twisted Fate ultimate there. I'm not sure where he thought he was going to be able to go.
I think that he was hoping he knew he was dead. He thought that maybe he could slip it out. The mistake that was made there is Team Sauce needed to recognize that he was just dead, and they should have just started rushing down the Baron because so many people
Dragon.
had been committed to. Oh yeah, sorry, the dragon.
Yeah, so now we got
Barons
two
yet.
dragons
Oh, wait, no,
apiece.
maybe there is a Baron.
They're going to try and make this
Aggressive?
play. Yeah.
Aggressive play by.
This is just going to go over to TS3. Sauce is not in a position. They're not even considering
They're
Baron
not
as an
aware
option.
of it, I don't think.
Yeah.
And by the time that they recognize it, it's going to be way too
Way
late.
gone. That's a heads up play. Using the Rise
Very
ult there.
proactive shot call. I know that Andrew or Abart really likes to make these sort of
Yeah, and if you've ever played with Abarn on Rise before, which I know Sauce has, you know that play's coming.
Okay, so interesting. This is an attempt by Team Sauce to prevent Tiltus in Season 3 from taking advantage
Oh,
of all the money
the
that
Misfortune ult gets Abarn super low. He's got completely out of the fight.
Unfortunately, though, this Zac is buying a ton of time.
Yeah, this Zac is tanking everything.
And losing.
Okay, we got Abarn teleporting back in. Teleporting back in with home guards. He's going to clean up here.
Abarn is so fast.
Oh. I mean, I don't know a lot about Rise, but I feel like he got the one kill, but he probably could have gotten more there. They end up picking up the extra kill anyway.
Yeah, the biggest challenge here, and I don't know if Luciv opted for the. Oh yeah, he went for the Iceborne Gauntlet. That Ezreal is not going to be somebody you can run away from.
Yeah, he's just
Okay.
gonna be...
Wait, no.
Okay, slight
That was
misplay.
a bit ambitious.
Okay, cut it. Nobody look.
All right. So once again, for the folks at home, Rise teleports everything allied within his zone. That includes minions. So one of the tricks you can pull is using your teleports to move minions up to a turret that they otherwise would take longer to get to. Unfortunately, he did it a little early, and as a result, the prior turret wasn't dead yet.
I'm just looking at the in-game chat here, and Abarn says, "Cut that from the stream," which too late. Got him.
So I don't know what Sandy is necessarily looking for here. He used his ultimate to get down there and try to stop the Zac.
Yeah, that didn't seem to make. I
don't
mean,
know
even if
about
you
that.
gold card the Zac, like where are you going with that? You're not gonna catch
so-
him out. Not at this point in the game.
They're picking these very strange fights, and we're one or two
Ezreal's
of them
not here
goes
yet.
in. Yeah, but Rise is.
He does have the Amumu ult.
Yep,
he gonna
now
do-
Ezreal
there you
is
go.
here, and this is going to be a very tricky one to run away from.
Zac's just in the
Nami-
middle of
Nami
4 of
used
them.
their
He's
ult
not
to
even
try to
taking
buy
any
time.
damage.
Amumu went down. Nami is buying a lot of time, actually. Trying to use her movement speed, but they're not going to get away from the Zac. He just has too much range on that jump.
Oh, huge
That is a
Misfortune ult.
Misfortune ult.
That is the ideal Misfortune ult. However,
Yeah.
both carries full health, so
Yes. Dude Mandingo is low. Rook Stout is going to have to go heal up, but Zac can heal a lot off his passive just running around the jungle, so he's not going to be low for long. And Elusive, oh my goodness. The Elusive has hit the Ezreal Power Spike, the Muramana, the the Iceborne Gauntlet. He has his cooldown reduction boots. He is firing off on all cylinders. He already has the pieces. Oh, no, he wasn't close enough to the wall to get over that.
It doesn't matter. This Ezreal is tanky as heck. He's got like an Aegis, a Quicksilver, and an Iceborne. Like, how, can you even kill that?
No, I don't think so. And the Quicksilver, it was on cooldown, so he couldn't break the CC. It didn't end up mattering there.
Right, but you still got the added magic resist over the top. I mean, the only way you kill that is like a fully channeled Misfortunal, which he already took to the face and didn't care.
So this is where the build that Twisted Fate went with starts to become a little bit less favorable. Yes, he's tankier, so he won't immediately blow up. But it also means that when it's more designed for an extended fight.
Well, he's got the Lichbane burst, so he's got that going for him.
But there's not a ton of AP to back that up. There's just the Rod of Ages.
Yeah, and I don't know if he had the stopwatch from runes or not, but it looks like he might be going into his Zanya's next, which isn't going to add a whole lot of damage over the top.
It allows for sort of the suicide play where you teleport in, stun somebody, and Zanya's while your team catches.
Right, that's not going to kill an Ezreal.
Yeah. Alright, so they're going in here. Fortunately, Devious, no! He's so low!
Wow.
And the ultimate's going to pick him off.
D-Brand not looking super tanky on him. Only 2 items.
No, he is not. And there's see he's tanky, but it's not going to matter against this particular.
There's the stopwatch.
But in the service of nothing.
Yeah, I think he probably had to use it there given the game state, but yeah, it's obviously going to do nothing.
This is the weakness of this particular comp. Oh my gosh, poor Lemon, so far back and it doesn't matter.
So far back, yet too far up.
So the giant irony of this game is that Hippogriff almost should probably be the one on Kled, because his team can go so deep. Yeah.
Aatrox's providing a somewhat similar engage, though. Not quite the long range. Ooh.
Okay, so you have a good Misfortune ult, but again,
Misfortune ult just being stopped by Dude Mandingo on the Rakan with the W.
If it's not Dude Mandingo, it's going to be Zac. And, and she walks
this is going to be game,
Zac. Yeah, it's over. Sandy Snake is here to try to buy some time, but it doesn't
I think he's
matter.
going to add to the KDAs.
Oh, that is a oh no!
Abarn porting into the fountain. Oh yeah, he's fine.
Oh no! Gosh, that's a statement win. Holy moly! I will have to take a look at the damage, but interestingly, gosh, looking back on that, I think that there have to be a lot of questions asked about pick and ban there.
Yeah,
in my opinion.
That's kind of what I was saying from the beginning. Like, the Team Sauce, Team Comp just they didn't have any synergy whatsoever to speak of. Again, you've got the Amumu and the Misfortune Wombo, and then you've got Kled that wants to do this monster engage. It just doesn't.
So if we go over to the damage dealt, what I think we're going to find is that the Ezreal is the main carry for that team. And yeah, it's...
Yep. Yeah, the Rise still kind of scaling up. Had his 2 items completed with the Seraphs and the fully stacked Roa, but more looking for yet another item in the late game kind of hyper carry for that one.
And I want to highlight something. You'll note here that Kled has less damage dealt than the Aatrox.
Yeah.
If you cycle back, though, to the items and the gold and the kills and such, though, they beat up on this Aatrox, and it did not make a difference. He still ended up in gold. He still ended up way ahead in farm. He ended up ahead in damage. Yep. And the fact of the matter is, I said it before the game, if Sauce is not able to carry, and even though he had a decent scoreline, there was not the damage there, and he was not the threat that was necessary. If Sauce is not able to carry, they can't win these games.
Yeah, you really need Sauce to carry like early and mid so that Sandy can carry late with damage, and that's not going to be on the Twisted Fate, and it's probably honestly not going to be on Kled either for top
Yeah,
lane.
no.
So
I
we're
think
gonna
what needs to happen is they need to pick. Oh, sorry. We'll wait until afterwards. But I think we go to a production break now, right?
ban the Rise.
Yes.
I mean,
ban
it's
the
gonna put him
Rise.
on. It's gonna put him on. You know, maybe a 0 or something. But the Rise, I think, is just too easy to
He
scale
knows
up on.
that champion too well, and he knows how to use
Yep.
that ult too well. First and foremost. And the other thing, pick Bovie early. I
Yeah.
know he picks last for the counter pick, but he doesn't have a deep enough pool to counter pick. They just ban everything that he plays.
All right. Well, we're gonna go to a quick 5 to 10 minute break, and we'll see you guys on the other side.
We are the ones to ignite the darkest skies. The champions of the world that we defy. A solar ray of the few who rise up high. And we all fight at the
All right, everybody, welcome back. We got game number 2. I think game number 1 kind of went the way that we predicted based on what we were seeing out of that champ select. What do you think, Spirit?
No, I'd say so. It, like I said, came down to the top lane. If Hippogriff is able to keep Lost in the Sauce locked down, there aren't enough carries on that team to match the I'll say just more skillful mechanical play from Luciv and Abarn.
Yeah, I think
I will
two
s- I will
things.
say, yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I think two things are going to happen if they want to have if Team Sauce wants to win. One is you're going to have Bobby come out strong and win lane, and you're going to have Sandy Snake step up and do a lot of damage.
The other thing, frankly speaking, and the way that I think that they achieve that is Lost in the Sauce needs to pick earlier, and they need to ban the Rise.
Yeah,
Drop the Darius ban, pick the Rise, stop the Rise, and I think that immediately makes the draft 100% better.
Yeah, I would agree, and we were both kind of calling for the Rise ban at the end of that, which is of course going to bring out something like a Zir or Oriana, which is going to do, somewhat the same backline late game damage. But I think Abarn has kind of proven, like on the Rise, that you get to a certain point in the game and they're going to win. And sure enough, here Sauce comes out with the first ban on the Rise.
Yeah. No, I'm seeing a Shen ban. Which are
Oh, yeah, that's Shen, not Rise. They're both blue. I mean,
Yeah.
So they are not going to ban the
Again?
Rise. Yeah.
Interesting.
All right.
Maybe
Well-
Sandy wants to play him. I don't know.
I'm sure Sandy could play him. I haven't seen him play it before.
Okay. Interesting thing. 2 priority picks are up for Sauce. They have the Rise. In theory, if they're going to take the Rise, now's the time. But Soraka.
yeah.
Yep.
They did
Lemon's
switch
favorite
up.
support.
They did switch up on Abarn's side the Soraka ban for the Malzahar, just maybe preemptively thinking that Sandy Snake going to swap over to that Malzahar pick, not wanting to deal with it. Okay, they're going to go with the Swain support
Swain,
for Dude
almost
Bendigo. That is
certainly,
going to be hard for Lemon to play into, especially...
Yeah.
Oh, actually,
they're going for
it's not
kill
going
lane
to be...
there.
no, that's going to be a Lucian mid, for sure.
You think so?
I would be 95% positive. I had a little bird telling me during the
He's
day
gonna,
that there might be a Lucian mid pick. So, yeah.
it seems that Lost in the Sauce was listening to our stream or something, because
Yeah.
there comes the earlier set pick. I think he recognized that they are going to target ban him unless he picks early.
Yeah, and
I think that's what you have
they
to do.
they cannot wait for him to get put on his 5th champion
Yeah.
after absorbing inevitably 2 more bans in the second phase. It's just not a winning strategy. So pick the set. He's decent on the set. That's his probably his 2nd most played champion. So yeah, we'll see what he can do on it.
And I'm not.
Yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say I don't know that Set has a ton of particularly obvious counters. I guess if I had to guess, I would say that Hippogriff is gonna go Fiora. Just a hunch.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
that's
that
interesting. I know Hippogriff does play a lot of Fiora, so that's probably a good call.
The Rammus ban for D-Brand. He loves that champion. And I think that actually plays into your point. They're banning the Rammus because if the Lucian's mid, then that means they're going to be incredibly AD heavy, especially if they end up going something like Fiora or.
Yeah, that's a good call too, because
Oh my! I think that they
without
might
that
be
Rammus, they're not
pouring
really
a
going to
swindle on
have.
them.
Yeah, they're not going to have.
I think you're right, and I think
big
that
tank.
they're tricking these boys.
Yeah, I don't know if you've been keeping up with pro play. You would know that Lucian mid is.
And there's the
Pretty
Fiora ban
prevalent. Okay,
specifically to stop that.
Yeah, I think the Fiora bin is pretty heads up there. That's a good
Yeah.
good read on the game from Sauce there.
And Luciv is going to end up picking top lane here. I think he's going to pick for top to keep the scam alive as long as
Keep
possible.
the scam alive.
Yep, and there's the Hippogriff. Or sorry, there's the Hippogriff.
Yeah, that's
the
actually
H-Rock.
kind of heads up from Team Abarn. I mean, like you would think, Abarn mid would want last pick, the counter pick, but he's already busted out his champion.
So here's the interesting thing, though. What happens if Sandy Snake reads it out and picks something that's good in dilution. I don't know that there are a lot of things that are good in dilution mid, but if he does,
We'll see here.
are we seeing the Malphite mid?
Oh no.
Those watching, there's zero chance that Sandy Snake picks Malphite mid. It
Yeah.
would make my day, but it's not happening.
Yeah. I don't think I would like that.
Hey, I mean Malphite Misfortune, Sejuani. That's a
Okay.
solid
Yeah.
wombo.
Yeah. Well, yeah, that's true, and they kind of had a missing piece on the wombo last game, but they weren't
Unfortunately-
actually able to execute the wombo very much. Although,
Interesting.
here comes the wombo.
They still do get the wombo. Rumble, Sandy Snake. I've seen his Rumble play in Clash. It's pretty solid. And interestingly here, Rumble is very strong early game. He has a lot of early damage from his Flame Spitter. He can get if he can get onto his target.
Oh, maybe they are going to flex the Lucian then.
Interesting. I think no. Do you know what? I think that they were going to go.
Oh,
no!
no.
You were
There we
right.
go. I was wondering if they called a last minute audible, but I know that Abarn was eyeing up that Lucian.
Yeah. But here's the clever thing about that strategy. I am positive that Luciv can play Lucian just fine.
Yeah.
And if they wanted to, they could have pivoted that at the last second.
Yeah. Overall, I do like Team Sauce's comp much better than last game. The Kled didn't fit in at all, and Sauce is much better on the set than the Kled. TS3, I mean, Abarn looking to smash mid this time with some early damage instead of scaling up, so we'll see how that works for him. I do think they are going to have somewhat of an advantage in the bot lane with that Swain. I think Dude Mandigo's pretty decent on it. If he can catch Lemonella out a few times with those sneaky E's through the wave, yeah, you could be looking at some 2v2 kills.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, as a support main myself, going against support Swain is miserable. There are very few
I don't want
champions that feel like they beat him. He does a lot of damage, he's tanky, and very, very critically, he shores up Kai'Sa's shaky early game. Kai'Sa can be strong with the right engage heavy support, but isn't necessarily. Misfortune almost always is. And where Soraka and Misfortune sort of would excel is in allowing Misfortune to take those aggressive trades and then just healing her up afterwards. With Swain, it's not an aggressive trade. If he catches you, you probably are dead. And Soraka can't save you from that. And God forbid the Soraka's the one who gets pulled.
Yeah. Yeah.
Then there's literally nothing you can do. Kai'Sa and Swain will eat Soraka for breakfast.
Yeah, one thing I
That's
do
it.
like about Abarn's team comp too is again they have this Zac that can just dive onto this ulting Misfortune, knock her up, and cancel that ult. They got the Swain pull that can do the same thing, and again with the Aatrox in the top lane, it's going to be really hard to execute that wombo.
So Droid, I'm not actually familiar as much with Set versus Aatrox. Are you familiar who really wins that matchup?
Did you? I mean, top lane is so far away from where I play. I mean,
This is the trouble with having two support mains do this.
you know, honestly,
Probably might as well be Moon.
if I'm just theorizing here, I would expect Set to have a slight edge in that, especially for the early levels.
Well,
but
let's hope so.
I just think it's going to be really hard for Hippogriff to space out those Qs and actually hit the sweet spots. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah. What do you think? Who's gonna come out on top of this one?
I have to. I think that Tildeson Season 3's comp is a little greedier. I don't think it has the same cohesion that they had last time. I think they still win this. I think that Zac with Kai'Sa will be able to dive the backline late game. I think Lucian will be enough of an early mid-game presence that they won't fall behind. And I think Swain into Soraka is miserable. But
It really is.
yeah, so I have to give it to Tildeson Season 3, even though in a straight-up team fight, it looks like Sejuani, Rumble, Misfortune should take it. But it all is dependent on Misfortune being protected, and I'm not convinced that she will be.
Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I do think that if Debran can team up with Sandy Snake in the mid lane to catch out A-Barn, he's going to be playing aggressively. If they can catch him pushing up on that wave, that is a potential win condition for their team.
Yeah. To put it a different way, if Sandy Snake on Rumble gets monstrously ahead, yeah, then the game's just over.
Right. Yeah. As it happens, if you get ahead in
Because
lane,
Lucian is not
easy.
Rise. Lucian is not Rise. He does not get a free win if you make it to 40 minutes.
Right.
That's a Droid. An interesting observation. We had started to see in the later stages and even the quarterfinals of TCL a lot of junglers sort of shifting to these more aggressive picks. These, I dare I say, it, carry junglers, especially on your team, frankly. And now as we get to this end of the semifinal, it's been tank.
Yeah, kind of freaking disappointing. I'd like to see something happen other than just like these poor junglers have to play these boring tanks and like wait till level 6 to do anything.
Interesting stack. So the
30
The
seconds
early
until
invade
spawn.
here is actually a decent idea from since season 3, specifically because that Swain pull is incredibly strong early. Because not only does it lock its target in place, but it also displaces them and drags them closer to the team.
Yeah, they're not going to get
It looks like
anything.
Devious is going to be safe enough, though.
Yeah. Team Sauce in that
they
5
did get
point, they're
solid
not
wards
gonna
down there, though.
they're not gonna get caught out.
Minions have spawned.
Interesting. So Zach is actually opting to start red side.
After they spotted him bot side, they may not be expecting this.
Oh.
And they're gonna camp the bush here, cheese them a little bit. Although Lemon, not in position to really leash. I guess he's got time.
That's clever. So they're adjusting Zach's positioning to allow for the bot lane to get an early advantage. If wait, oh no, is Swain exposing it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Jigs up.
I mean, I guess they can try to get an early.
I guess
push.
they just
no,
pulled the
but
minion. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
So they lost experience on the first minion.
Well, more so than just losing experience, I'm not positive on this, but I'm pretty sure that when you pull the minion wave, you actually cause the wave to push automatically
Yep.
towards you. Okay, good spacing by Lemon. Alright, so mid lane, pretty quiet. So Rumble mid is all about using that early advantage you have with Rumble's high early damage and from his Flame Spitter
Good trade there.
to hard push the wave. You have a lot of priority, and if you can catch somebody with your harpoons, your slows, then it's very easy to chase them down and do a lot of damage. Sandy Snake again with the aggressive ignite. This time though, Ebarn has it as well. You're seeing good dodges from the bot lane.
Yeah. Good dodges, but it only takes one swing pull. Unfortunately. Okay, pretty even trade there.
Sauce.
Surprisingly.
This is interesting. Oh,
Okay, yeah.
flash from Hippogriff. Okay.
I don't think
That's
he would
I
have
don't think that was
died there
necessary.
because he wasn't getting hit by the center of the W, but didn't want to take any more damage.
I guess maybe he thought that there'd be a flash. All right. Interesting thing I've observed. Dude Mandingo has a tendency to throw his claw. Oh, and right as I say that, he adjusts it up a little bit.
Only takes one.
A lot of damage.
Ooh.
Dude Mandingo flashes past though. That's aggressive. He didn't realize, I think, that Soraka still had the flash. And we got first blood in the top lane that we missed out on. Oh, and the passive just shy. And this will be a double kill for MF. Zach's here, being think that they can get out of this though. Oh,
Oh.
teleport from Bovie. We're all over.
Well,
the
we
place.
got
Lots of balls
Aatrox
coming in.
teleporting back to top while Bovie is
yeah,
teleporting to bot. I don't know about.
Good instincts to protect your team, but I don't think that that was necessary for
Yeah,
Bovie.
I would agree with that.
And I think that he's going to fall pretty far behind as a result. That said, he
Um,
does have the kill, which
I think that the Swain there definitely heavily misplayed that. If he would have, since he flashed on the Soraka, just ignite the Soraka, get the kill, then you can both turn onto the Misfortune.
we got a gank mid. Oh, and he's overheated. And there we get the ignite.
Nice.
Yep.
Wasted the ignite, but nonetheless he is dead.
Yeah. Ooh, Luciv doing he's doing his best to keep the minion wave from crashing into turret. And this will save Luciv quite a bit of experience, and in theory it will allow him to freeze. I don't know if he's... Oh, yep, he's opting to freeze that wave. So in general, the way that a freeze works is that you need to have at least 3 to 4 more minions
Ooh, misses
on your wave than the others. So the problem is that when it goes into turret, a freeze automatically breaks because the turret will bring down the minions too quickly. You can't maintain that proportion.
Rick Stout here, sitting on a ward. Oh, I think he sees it die there.
Devious is up quite a distance without his support with him. He doesn't have flash either. That said, he does have a
Both
BF
the kills.
sword.
Yeah.
He has a BF sword to that mana crystal on Luciv, so Luciv's gonna have to be a little cautious. That said, Luciv is up 12 CS, or yeah, 12 CS.
Yeah, that's pretty big considering he died already. We got the Rumble sitting here with the ultimate.
Oh, and yeah, I think that almost ended up being a bait.
Ooh. Was a lot of Rumble damage.
Yes, that
for
was.
no items.
I was wondering why he was playing up so aggressively, but that was well played. We got an early dragon. This is feeling very reminiscent of last game.
Yeah.
Big
where,
farm disparities in. Well, I guess they're not as big, but farm disparities in favor
they're
of.
pretty big.
Mid lane is very big. Bot lane is not as big, and top lane isn't as big.
And again, coming in here mid. Still level 5 on the Sejuani. Proc the passive, and
He will not get out of that.
Alright.
So I guess Abarn must have flashed for that in that early kill. And
Yeah,
so
I think
didn't
he
have
flash
that
Q
resist.
ignited or something like that.
And very critically, the kill went over to Rumble, so that'll help to even the gold disparity.
Hippogriff taking it to the face there, right in the true damage spot.
Oh, and in the jungle, Zac got caught out by the Rumble and Sejuani, so he's gonna get his red buff stolen. I don't think that they popped his passive, but
No, it doesn't look like it.
so he's getting the red buff stolen. This is gonna be a dive.
The
Hippogriff
Rumble
very, very low, and
just
there's
about
Rumble.
coming up. Should be up
Yeah.
right now.
This is you do not want to be Hippogriff.
Yeah,
right
just
here.
ult him out of the tower. Don't even use the Rumble ult. He's dead. Get a plate.
Now-
Get the heck out.
That also allows them to rotate down to back to mid in Abarn's case. In Sandy's case, and D-Brand can now start rotating towards the Rift Herald. And yep, there he goes. Yeah, this Rumble is giving them so much roaming pressure. This is sort of the opposite of last game. where-
Yeah, exactly. Even though you would think with the Twisted Fate you would have the roaming pressure, but he just didn't have enough damage behind it. And now that he's on the Rumble, he's providing the damage. Although he must have a lot of gold on him because he hasn't backed yet.
Yeah.
17,
Oh my gosh, 1,700 gold. It may be that he's waiting until he can get... Oh, and there's Rook Stout there for the gank, but it's not going to work out. I think he sniffed it out.
Sandy Snake just,
They
yeah,
were-
playing to his strong side, knowing his jungler's on the top, and, like, kind of baits Rook Stout into thinking he's on a ward there.
Nice trade there. Lost in the Sauce is starting to reclaim the farm lead, and critically, he has 2 kills up now. Now he's going to recall, get some good money, or make use of that good money he has. There's a slight EXP advantage in the bot lane, so the Swain hit 6 before Soraka did.
Oh, trying to bait him into that top brush. They are not going to go for it. Playing on his side, he has vision.
Aburn's not going to go up, though. His flash looks like it's almost up, or maybe I'm misreading that slightly. Yeah, no, his flash is up now.
Yeah, he
Now
really
he
has
can build a
no
little bit more
reason to
confidence.
go up to the top side. Yeah, and now Dbrand's showing, so he
Yep.
jigs up.
And this is allowing Sandy Snake to... Oh, he's choosing not to recall. Interesting. Did we freeze? Pause? What happened here?
I am not sure. I didn't get a pause.
Interesting.
Okay.
Oh, there we are. We're back in business.
I will blame it on Riot, because the game wasn't paused, so I don't know what happened there.
Riot having an unplanned bug?
Yeah. Okay, popping the Rift Herald.
Weird.
I don't even know if that's going to get a charge. That's going to be difficult. Maybe looking to ward a bush, accidentally pressing it or something. Might get a charge.
Wait, but that also might bait Abarn into a bad position as well. 'Cause he's not going to be able
Okay,
to...
it should get the charge.
Yeah, and if Abarn comes in to try to strike him... Oh, Hippogriff flashing away. Yeah, Abarn has to be careful. He doesn't have mana, and Dbrand, I think, has... Yeah, he has ult. Okay, so now they're rotating down because Rook and Swain were coming along. I don't think that they win this, though, is the thing. Because Abarn, once again, has no mana. And now they just land right on top of the Rumble ult. Mandingo's not going to care. He's going to heal up just fine. But, yeah. A lot spent there.
Yeah, they got the Rumble ult, and none of them died, so I think they're going to be
Yeah,
fine with
Rumble
that,
ult
really.
Rumble ult's pretty low cooldown early, though. I don't know what prompted the Hippogriff flash up there. I guess he must have gotten stunned against a minion. Oh my gosh, that's the stupid set passive. He's healing so much. Hippogriff just can't get the damage to stick long enough.
It's a bait, though. It's a bait.
Yep. Yeah, until he dies.
Yeah, it turns out he didn't have any health to bait with.
Well played by Lost in the Sauce.
Yeah, just flashing on his face.
Yeah, I'm
So he's gonna
guessing
get
that
another
Hippo
plate
didn't
there.
recognize that it's the flash cooldown there. Okay, and then we got the dragon on the bot side. Mandingo's a little far up with nobody supporting him. I guess he's confident that the Sejuani ult isn't back up
Yeah,
yet.
making plays on both sides of the map.
Yeah.
Same time.
Well, and the other thing is that Zach exposing himself up top makes it so that it's... Oh, is Abarn trying to steal this? No,
He got it.
He's going to succeed to stealing it.
He should have this. Oh, Soraka ult. Oh.
Nope, he's got Soraka backing him now, so he'll be safe. A teleport play from...
Bringing out the teleport. I'm not sure what the play is here. Can they get to somebody? Oh, yeah.
Yep, there goes the Rumble ultimate. Then there's the slow from Lost in the Sauce. He just needs a pull.
Sauce doesn't have the flash.
Oh, there's the flash. Ah. Almost. They really made a run for that one,
Well, you still got Elusive under this tower.
but Elusive under the turret. I don't think that he has the damage though to make that work.
Okay, we're gonna have a
Miss
4v4.
Fortune still has ult. She's gonna flash out and then just start ulting, I think. Yep.
Yeah, that's a huge shutdown on the Sauce there, going directly onto the Kaisa. That's problematic.
Ah, okay, and that was what I was thinking. The Zac knockup allows a Kaisa to jump to whoever he hits. That
Yeah,
was
that's
a good,
it's a really
3
big
for
comeback
1.
for TS3 there.
Just sort of overstayed.
Yeah. A little too far, and then still tried to take the fight. Just, you know, the original play didn't work. Just get out of there.
Yeah, overcommitted. That said, I don't know how much. I guess Aatrox was able to get a couple turret plates for that, so it was a value at the
think
top of
only
the map
one,
as
though.
well.
Did catch up a little bit in farm, which is good.
It's
Rooked out,
interesting.
getting
Sandy
caught
Snake
trying to
doesn't
steal
have-
that.
Yeah. Very aggressive play, considering again no priority. I've noticed that Rook makes a lot of those plays where he's very aggressive.
Yeah, but when you're playing
And-
the Zac, you can just jump out. You're good to go.
Interesting. So we see a slight rotation towards top. Interestingly, no first turret has been taken, but there are two that are heavily primed in Team Sauce's favor. And then there we go. They get the first turret.
Yeah, we missed a
Mid
solo
turret
kill on
only
the
needs a
top
small
there.
amount. I also see that Sejuani has started on the Rift Herald as well. She's been all over these objectives. Both dragons now. It looks like both Rift Heralds.
Yep.
Set is also flanking around on this Zac. I don't know if Zac is aware of that, or if Set's aware of the. Oh, yep. They pinged him out. But he's able to steal the red buff away too. And
Yeah, Bovi's it's kind of huge onto this
Yeah.
set here.
yep, and here comes the Set. He's just gonna help them bully down this mid lane. Oh,
That's an
interesting.
aggressive Rift Herald.
That is an aggressive Rift Herald.
Yeah, well, I guess it'll charge the second turret.
Oh,
Ooh,
interesting. They used the
Abarn
knockup to
getting-
knock Abarn into them.
Oh my goodness.
That was questionable by Abarn, especially with all these ults still up.
Yeah, that
Now
was
they're gonna get this turret for
too
free as
far
well.
up. Too far up. He was trying to kill the Rift Herald before he got the charge off, but like, it's gonna get the charge. It's a 3v1.
Oh, interesting. They were able to save the turret. Very interesting. So they rotated up, but this means that they're giving up pressure and health on this bot turret. Ooh, Lemon, what are you? Okay. He's lucky Dude Mandingo was not a little bit more Johnny on the spot on that.
Yeah.
Okay, you got the mark on Lemon. I don't think that he's gonna dive in.
Oh, now he will.
Oh, now he might though.
Ooh, not gonna
No,
go
I guess
for it.
not. Interesting. There's a lot of trigger discipline from Kaisa. Maybe she suspects that there's people waiting there? I don't know.
They would never play that aggressively unless their jungler was here.
One would assume. Okay, this is interesting though. Rumble excels in these early dragon fights.
Yeah, he doesn't have
They
ult
have to
just yet,
respect
though.
that. Do they know that though?
Eh,
See, his presence, I feel like, is forcing them off. Oh no, Lemon! Lemon, really aggressive! I
Right,
don't
Set in
know
the back
about
line.
that. Oh, and they stole the dragon with the Zac smite. This fight is too split up. This is not where their team excels. Oh
Ooh.
no, he flashed after the Aatrox, but it didn't matter. Because Aatrox was able to land the last auto attack. Oh, that was a
Yeah,
mess.
Aatrox with some help able to take down
Wait,
Bovie on
is-
the
is
set in the
Hippogriff
back
gonna
line.
Die from the bird? He almost did. Yikes. Yeah, it's pretty crazy when you look at this.
Ooh, the Swain passive.
Nope.
They've already eating under tower.
Yeah, you don't want this though, D-Brand. Thankfully, everyone's low enough that he can get away from this unscathed. But
Yeah.
that was a bit of a sloppy play by Lemon, being a little bit too far up. I don't
Yeah,
know if
TS3
Bovie's gonna-
coming out way ahead on that team fight, so kind of evening up the gold. They were down about 2k before that, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a positioning thing by Lemon. He really needs to be with his team at all times. This entire team comp excels around just being a death ball. You can't have people off on the side. The only person who can get away with that is Bovie. Or, sorry,
Yeah,
Bovie.
yeah.
On the sauce. I need to get better at this, guys. Sorry. All right, so Hippogriff going all in on Devious. I don't think he's going to be able to pull this off, but... Oh, just shy, but that's going to be enough to knock Misfortune back. Another knock-up.
Okay, we got the exhaust coming out. I
Yep.
think that's going to be the end of this play.
Not quite, not quite. Soraka's heals are keeping them in this way longer than you'd expect.
Got Sandy Snake coming in. He's got ult.
Yep. And they do not have a way out of this one. Hippogriff is gonna survive. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
How on earth? That man has 10 lives.
All right, I couldn't click on him. It's too hard.
We'll say he had like
3 health.
breath
I saw
of
it.
wind.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Lemon!
Okay,
No, you can't
The
play on
Zac
that
jump
card.
into the Swain pull. That's going to be a dead Soraka every time.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, Lemon's getting a little too feisty here. His team's ahead and he thinks that he needs to be making
Ooh, in the
these
meantime,
sort of
we've
aggressive
got
plays.
Set going ham on the Lucian. Getting the kill over towards mid.
Yeah.
They're turning it back around, though.
Almost made something happen there with the Aatrox W, but
This fight is still happening. Devious too far up,
they are
trying to
not
get...
respecting this.
Like, the Zac is going to
Swain
be able to jump from out of vision behind the tower. They're just not, they're not quite getting that yet.
pull. Or the fact that you can then...
Yeah,
So,
as soon as you get knocked up
Swain-
with a Zaki, you're going to get Swain pulled towards them, and then you're going to get knocked up with...
Pull you again.
Then you're going to get knocked up with the Zaki after that. So you really just can't be that far up.
Yeah. Just sort of sloppy play that they're throwing away this great early game lead. Thankfully for them, Lost in the Sauce is still applying a lot of pressure top lane. He's still 40 CS up, 5 kills up. He's sort of their rock who's keeping them in this.
Yeah. Sandy Snake got the Leandries done, though, so he is
Will
going
do
to
a
do
lot
a
of damage.
lot of damage. Yeah, if he can land an ult at Dragon or Baron, you got Dragon coming up here in a minute. That is going to be huge.
Yep.
Got A-Barn playing up a little bit. I don't think he sees.
I don't know
Okay,
that
now he
Abarn
sees Sandy.
realizes that Sandy. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There he is backing off. Sandy Snake sort of pushing up assertively to protect their pink ward there. I don't know if they can hold this for a full. And here we go again. Zac,
Zac gonna be able to jump
Lemon
from
is
the
too
same
far
exact
up.
spot.
No! Oh, Lemon. Lemon normally has really crisp positioning on that Soraka, and he is not respecting the Zac.
Yeah, that's one
Or
of
the
those
Swain.
things too. Like the team in general just needs to realize, like Zac's just jumped from the same exact spot 3 or 4 times now and gotten a kill in that bot lane while they're trying to push up. Okay.
And then Abarn
Nice.
got the solo kill on
Yep.
Devious while we weren't looking. Yeah. He has a very good 1v1 build with that Bork.
The Bork
He is
and
going
the
to
BF
hit
sword.
like a truck. Yeah. Nobody except for maybe Bovi or sorry, Lost in the Sauce. I'll get this eventually, guys.
It's fine.
Nobody except for Lost in the Sauce or maybe Sandy Snake with a lucky setup is going to be able to 1v1 Lucian. You have to respect it. Thankfully, it looks, or thankfully for Team Sauce, it looks like they're going to be able to pick up
Not
this top
a
turret.
super great
straight up.
ult positioning from Sandy Snake there.
Yeah, Hippogriff's able to just slide right out. But that does buy them another turret,
Yep.
a little bit more
Didn't get
gold.
the kill,
They are
but they got the
keeping a
turret.
slight lead. It's also an interesting question of which team outscales here, because it's neither of the teams obviously outscale.
Yeah, it's pretty
It's fortunate.
close. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah, this-
Kaisa Swain does scale pretty hard, so
True, but I guess Soraka falls off a little bit as the game progresses, but that silence is always going to be really valuable.
right.
The heals are never...
Rumble's just
not
only
welcome.
going to increase in value as you continuously fight over late game objectives, you know, in the river.
His damage won't be as high in an extended fight as Abar. But... Oh, and then nice catch out onto Rook.
Just jumps on out of there.
Ironically, that's a position where Lemon could have walked forward and silenced him, I think. But they're closing in on A-Barn. I think he's safe there. Ooh,
Flash for
good
flash.
Flash for both of them.
He was slowed, so Sauce had the opportunity there to get him with the E.
They cut off one pathway there, but I don't think that it bought them as much as they would have liked. So it looks like Tilted in Season 3 is going to be able to get out of here. Lost in the Sauce has a lot of regen from his passive. He'll be able to just charge right back up. They're sort of posturing around Baron. But
Yeah, both
while
teams
all
have a
this is-
pink ward on it, though, so they're going to know what's happening.
Lemon, be careful there.
Whew, that's a lot of damage
That's a
on
lot
a
of
dude Mandingo.
damage.
Just 2 quick harpoons there for a third of his health.
Yep, they're clearing. Sejuani is clearing the pink board there. Hippogriff though is getting a lot of free time on that bot turret.
Yeah, he's making stuff happen
think
down
that
there. That's
Kaisa
tier 2
also-
down.
And I think that Kaisa also picked up the top tower while we were.
Oh, that was top tower going down, not the tier 2.
And now they've been out positioned here. They blew Lost in the Sauce's teleport, so the strongest member is not present for this particular fight.
They still have the Rumble here coming up in probably about 10 seconds.
Yep. Oh my gosh, though, that's a lot of damage on the dude Mandingo. Fortunately, they were able to catch out Devious. He was able to escape, but the Kaisa just jumps to the backline, murders both him and Lemon. D-Brand is still in it, but he's gonna evaporate.
The set's here now, though.
Yep, the set
What
is
can he
here
get
now,
done?
though. All they
not
got,
enough.
though, was the passive.
Ooh, enough, I think.
Oh my gosh, the Rumble with the double kill, though. And he should have ultimate up pretty soon. Triple kill. What a beast. Luciv does not have the... Luciv does not have his ultimate to jump on and finish this. They need to be very cautious about this, though, because if Rumble still has his ultimate, he will hit like a truck.
Rumble
No,
did
Rumble
use his
used it.
ultimate in the river towards the first half of that fight. So it's about half up again.
Well, I think that just sort of highlights the enormous danger that Rumble poses in these objective fights.
Yeah, you kind of had Set holding him, and then Sandy
Rumble
Snake
punching him.
roasting him.
But that also stopped the Baron, which is pretty key considering the teleport play that was used to set it up won't be available for a little while.
Yeah, and you should have Sauce's teleport coming up just slightly before Hippo's.
So Droid, if you are Team Sauce, how do you play this? Because these team fights are having a very familiar cadence to them. They have Sandy Snake lands a good ultimate or lots of damage, but Devious and Lemon just immediately get popped, generally by Luciv and Zac.
Yeah, I guess like that would have been what I would have done there at the
got
Dragon.
Zac
You
in here
said
going, if Lost in the Sauce taking a lot of damage.
huge
might not
misfortune
get-
ult. Huge.
Wow.
That was insane.
And
All
I
right,
don't
so
think
that's what you
okay.
do. That's what you do,
Yeah,
Spirit.
I guess so.
You just,
You bait them,
as
I
long
guess.
as you can full channel the misfortune ult onto 3 of them, you win.
Yeah, that was. I think that they
They're gonna
they
go
got
straight to
baited
Baron.
there. They got baited there by the set because he evaporated so quickly, but he gets so much shielding from his W and the Soraka casting those heals on top of it. Very little you can do there to stop it. So now this is interesting. They're going to rotate and try to Baron. Zac presumably is going to try to steal.
Yeah, they're gonna
but
have Sandy
is
Snake
just
zone
gonna
him
chase
out.
Him down. They don't need him for the damage there.
He's level 14.
He
It's pretty
does
big.
a lot of damage with that percent health.
He's gonna have to jump out, and that's gonna be Baron.
What a play, just across the board, but especially by Bovi and Sandy Snake in that last fight. Really holding the team together, like staying solid, dealing out their damage, and buying time for Devious to get off that misfortune ultimate to shred the team.
Yeah, I'm surprised. you know, with all the knockouts that TS3 has, that they weren't able to stop that. Maybe they just took that initial burst and were like, everyone get out.
So, controversial opinion here. If I am Team Sauce, specifically Devious, what I am doing right now is building an Edge of Night. It's not an efficient item on her,
Ooh.
but the only thing that she needs to be doing in these fights is ulting uninterrupted. And if she
Yeah.
can stop the Zac from knocking her up, she gets that. Barring, naturally, a really lucky Swain.
It's not the worst idea I've ever heard.
Oh, and they've caught out Hippogriff again. He's going to survive a long time, but not long enough. So, Lost in the Sauce is once again going to survive a long time, but he's going to eventually go down. In the meantime, though, Sandy is caught out.
Yeah, they're getting the
He's gonna
return
get some
kills
from
here.
Soraka, but... Oh, Luciv is low, though. Luciv is very low. I don't think they realize how low he is. Oh, no, I just realized Senji hasn't used her ult yet.
Oh, there it is. A whiff
Oh,
on
no,
Abarn.
this is a mistake. They want to be using that onto to Luciv. Get the free kill.
I don't think they ever had vision of Lucid, though. That's the problem. The pink wards.
Well played by Luciv, dodging in and out of the fog of war. Yeah, the pink wards did them real bonus there, and that blew up their entire Baron.
Yeah, Baron, no more.
And brought the gold back to even.
Wow, so we got an even game at 30 minutes.
Ugh. Dang, that's very frustrating, though. What? I don't know if Dbrand did not have his ultimate up in the beginning of that fight, but you cannot have your Seji ult up at the end of that at the end of the fight. Seji does not have the damage to make that work.
Well, he did use it. He threw it over the wall towards Abarn towards the end of that fight to try and kill Abarn because he was super low. But even if he hits that ult, like, they got no one that can go put damage onto him. Ooh,
Luciv
good
caught
flash.
out with the overconfident with the shutdown there. Oh, Mandingo's now caught out. He flashed, but he messed up the
Just
flash.
getting
of
people
the wall
caught out left and right, back and forth. Every
Very
single
heads-up play by Sandy.
Yeah, burning the Kaisa flash and ult, still not enough. Ooh, Abarn.
Abarn doesn't know.
Is he gonna do it? He does
Abarn
it!
doesn't
Oh. He gets silenced.
And he gets silenced again.
Ooh.
Oh no, but he still gets Lemon.
Okay, well,
Wow.
I guess
Lemon died with the ult up. I think that he didn't realize he was going to go down for that, but I guess all things considered, he'll have it up now for the next fight.
I mean, I'll trade my support for the enemy mid laner all day, but yeah, you hate to see it.
One more auto on that turret. Uh-oh, and there comes the ultimate from Hippogriff. And Hippogriff, oh sorry, from the Lost in the Sauce.
From both of them.
Is gonna get rolled down there though.
Yeah, too much damage with the flame spinner over the top, all that CC. You're just gonna die.
Does Luciv realize that? No, she's not.
They're not gonna go for another play.
Yeah.
All right, we've got Dragon in 25 seconds.
Okay.
We got Team Sauce sitting
25
on Soul
seconds.
Point, Infernal Soul. That is going to hurt with a Rumble. You do not want to be giving that
I
up.
can't even imagine. They really need Soraka to play safe here. Do not step up without your team.
Yep.
Is he gonna run out in time, or are they gonna spot it? Yep, they got the ward.
No,
Wait.
they did not.
Devious
okay, he's
didn't
got a
auto
pink.
attack it. That's troll.
Auto-attacking is for losers.
Interestingly, so Aatrox is not there, and he does not have teleport.
Yeah, they're going to try and stall it a little bit yet, but Team Sauce is just going to start it.
I think that they need to just rush it down.
We
I
do
don't
have
think
the
that they
Rumble ult.
realize-
Okay, that's going to be
Nope, they
Soul
got it,
over
they
to
got
Team
it. Now
Sauce.
they need to peel out. They need to peel. Oh, or they
Oh,
can go
huge
in,
Rumble ult.
blow up. Dude, Mandingo just evaporates, and Hippogriff is on the, is separated from his team.
Ooh, we got
He's
3
just
members
gonna
on the
fall apart.
backside, though.
Abarn
Lemonel's
is
gonna-
getting away with murder there, walking forward and not getting attacked.
Wow.
Sandy Snake is doing a lot of damage, but I don't know if it's going to be enough.
Just not respecting the backside flank there.
Yeah.
Wow. Can Sandy Snake
No.
1v3? Missed the first harpoon, I don't think so.
Jeez, OP. I think that was an unofficial quadra for A-Barn.
Ooh,
Well
still
played.
almost
Yeah,
died.
he's 11-6-11. What a beast. Yeah, I think that it looked like it was deceptive because it looked like they had gotten a good fight there because they landed all of their stuff on Dude Mandingo, but I don't think they realized he has a Zanya, so he was able to basically just wait out the entirety of the Rumble ult.
Well, the entire team just ignored the 3 people that were behind them. That was
Lemon, you do
not
wanna
great.
Walk up to this. A-Barn will 3-shot you.
Yeah, especially with that press the attack, it's just going to be immediate death.
Yep.
That being said, we do have the Infernal Soul going over Team Sauce. That is going to be a permanent
They
buff.
definitely have the tools.
So
I would say they needed to recognize, though, that where A-Barn was in that fight, because they all peeled off onto Hippogriff, which is fine in theory, but A-Barn was basically able to walk into melee range against them and just was not punished in the slightest.
yeah.
If they had turned on to him, he would have evaporated.
Yep.
So Bovi's Boppity is teleport. Oh no! D-Brand messed up his Q. Soraka may be able to save him with some heals. And Hippogriff is really deep here. Again, I don't think that he's not going to be able to survive this. And the Rumble ultimate is stopping anyone from coming in to help him. Yeah, Hippogriff just blows up.
Yeah, Bovi flashed over into the Baron Pit, but still
They tried to
died.
kill A-Barn, but
So
it
we got a
wasn't enough.
1-for-1 top lane exchange. Whatever, it's just the top laners.
Yeah, but that works out very much in Tilted Season 3's favor, though, because
Agreed,
their
yeah.
top laner's 1 in 10. and the
Bovi's a
other
lot
is
stronger. But you've still got this monstrous Rumble alive, so...
Yeah, unfortunately, his and Sejuani's ults are down. Misfortunes is not, however.
Yeah, Sandy Snake choosing to ult the backline to keep them at bay.
Lemon, oh. So they caught D-Brand again. Lemon is just
Huge
super far
misfortune
away,
ult. Again, channeling nearly the whole thing.
Yeah, that's interesting. So basically what's coming out is if...
Okay, good flash, good flash.
Good flash. They're gonna have to peel off now. Sandy Snake might be a little... Oh my gosh, that
Just died to
damage
the
is
burn.
insane. I thought that A-Barn was gonna be able to rotate onto him, but he just...
This should be Baron
Mandingo
now
just
since
left.
Sandy Snake
Oh,
has
no,
ult.
Lemon, you are not safe there.
We got Luciv ult into the background with a stopwatch. Oh no.
But Rumble once again has his
Rumble with
ultimate,
ult.
and Baron Pit is the perfect environment for it.
Ooh.
Oh, no.
Sauce ulting them
Sauce
off
actually
the
pulled him
Rumble
out of
ult.
it.
Interesting. Ooh.
Wow.
Overheated,
Luciv.
moved in for the auto attack, and that
Just wasn't
is
enough.
some Kaisa damage.
Yeah, I think that was a slight misplay by Lost in the Sauce there. He pulled Kaisa out of, or maybe it was Hippogriff, out of the...
I think it was
Rumble
Hippogriff,
ultimate.
yeah.
And then he pinned himself in a position where he couldn't hit Luciv afterwards.
Look how fast this is done. Holy moly.
Yeah. I mean, it's a 12-kill Kaisa.
Yeah, this Kaisa is
Evolution.
secretly, like, mega fed.
Story of Luciv's career, quietly just racking up insane,
Yeah, he's
insane score lines.
an item and a half over this misfortune.
Yeah. Elder
What?
Dragon, though, in a minute, and again, if this goes over to Team Sauce, they are decidedly not out of this. Elder Dragon on Rumble is frank, like Infernal Soul, insane. Just tons.
Yeah,
and
he
tons
basically
of damage.
gets someone to half and they just burn to
Yeah.
death.
with 1,000,001 different burns.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Doesn't
It's a
have the
big risk,
Rhylize
though.
yet. That might be the last item.
He has a lot of damage. Oh my
What?
gosh, though, that damage on Loot.
What?
Okay, they caught out Dude Mandingo. I would not overcommit to this, though.
Oof, Jude Nico just gonna die here, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh no! D-Brand does not want to use that ult this early.
Really respecting A-Barn here. It's just one Lucian. You got 4 of you.
Yeah. It doesn't feel that way. You got that? Alright, so we got a teleport coming in from Hippogriff. Lost in the Sauce is doing all he can to... Oh, is he gonna... What? Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, he soloed him!
That's the perfect team fight. You want Lost in the Sauce preventing that flank.
I was gonna say a relatively free... Lucid's dead, sorry, Lucid's dead too. Yep, and the 2 big boys are alive. Lost in the Sauce and Sandy Snake. I don't think that Hippogriff can
Okay, they
kill
can
them.
just do this Elder.
Yeah, no, they need to be doing the Elder Drake now. They don't have time to run for the rest of it. And Bovie is going to be more than able to heal up and tank through this. They don't lack for damage. The only thing that they might want to consider is waiting until Misfortune is up. Or any of their teammates are up.
They could. I don't know if they're going to risk it.
There's nobody to steal it. Oh, I mean, I guess these are the 2 most valuable members, but having Misfortune, they wait 12 seconds. I don't know. I think that was unnecessary.
Yeah, but on the flip side of that, you wait 12 seconds and Swain's there and something weird happens. Like,
I suppose,
you know, that's
going
to feel a lot worse.
Nerves get to them, but still, that was a hero play by Lost in the Sauce. Isolating out Andrew on the far side, I think that it was a mistake for him to go for that flank there. I think he was hoping.
Well, all the
like,
flanks
pick
so
up
far have
Soraka.
worked, so you know nobody's contested him on that flank.
I know, and that's the thing that's silly. They shouldn't work.
Yeah. So I mean, he's just going to
Abraham
keep
got
on trying what's
overconfident.
working, but I guess you know some team comms like, hey, somebody's stopped this flank.
Yeah. The other thing that was noteworthy again, Zach jumped, and they were able to get off the full Misfortune combo.
Yeah.
So
Are we going to see Sauce close it out?
Down. They have a very hard engage comp here. In theory, they can use the Rumble ult to drive these guys off the turret. Oh no, Levin, you're out of position! You don't think you are, but you are.
I was like a Light Slinger double auto from A-Barn plus a Kaisa W, almost his full health bar.
Yep. Oh my gosh, those even a single Electro Harpoon though, so much damage. I just realized that Luciv lands 1 W on Lemon. He is dead. Thankfully,
Lemon
he
going
doesn't
back.
have ult either. I think he had to ult to save himself.
Oh, he may have. I didn't even see that.
That or Soraka ult is much longer than I thought it was. Yeah, the Luciv damage is very high. I think if she and A-Barn...
They're going to have to make
stay
something
in the
happen
fight
maybe on this wave or the Elder's going to run out.
Yeah. And the thing is, they can
They're
force
just clearing
this.
the whole
I
wave.
think that they're being too shy about this. They can force this. They land an ultimate on either A-Barn or on Luciv, and
Yeah, that Rumble
the
ult,
fight ends immediately.
that Rumble ult with an Elder Drag is just going to kill people. Like, they will just kill people by themselves.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Oh,
he
no,
missed
and
the whole thing. Oh,
That said, they did get Hippogriff. They're chasing down Luciv, but unfortunately,
Huge
he
Swain
ran
ult.
in way too deep. Sandy Snake diving in deep, but his Elder ran out, I think.
no. Ooh.
Oh my gosh, there's
A-Barn having to flash away from the elusive damage that the Kaisa W snipes him. Sandy Snake
Yeah.
overheated.
No, he didn't
Oh,
realize
the
sun
sun,
is still
yes.
there. Heals on the Sandy. Heals on
Oh,
the Sandy.
no.
Oh no, and then there goes Lemon.
That is, that's quite the moment on Soraka when your carry
The
dies
rest
that
of
you're
your
trying
team
to
falls
keep
apart.
alive. And all of a sudden it's just you.
The rest of your team dies, and there is nowhere left to hide.
And then you just died.
It's kind of the same
So-
feeling on Yumi.
Do have 3 of them coming up in 15 seconds, so this will not be the end of the game.
No,
Maybe
they are
an
definitely hitting
inhibitor
the
here.
turret.
Definitely
Actually-
this turret. Yeah, we'll be an inhibitor as well.
They might try for this one. They have Zach. And A-Barn is one to go for the decisive calls. Here goes Dude Mandingo, though. They got the stun onto Rook Stout, I think, though. That's not good. And then Devious is falling apart.
Devious just too
Why-
far up.
Yeah, D-Brand's going to collapse now.
Okay, now it might be the end of the game.
Yeah. Lost in the Sauce is up with Soraka and Rumble, though, so that probably is enough.
Jude Mandingo just getting instantly one shot from the set there. He probably should have been playing a little bit further back on the health that he was sitting
his
at.
positioning has been ambitious, we'll say, but
No, I might have preferred the go for one inhibitor and then straight to Baron approach. We'll see how it pans
Yeah.
out here.
see, this is
Maybe
interesting.
they'll
This
just take it
reminds me
anyway.
a lot of.
The Baron is instantly
Oh my
dying.
gosh, that is the Golden Rumble ultimate.
Okay, Rook's out with the
They
crucial
blew up
smite.
Avar, they
I don't think it's gonna matter, though.
Tanya's, and he is going to die, yes. And they're now
Hippogriff?
going to get Rook's
Hippogriff's out of there. He's just out.
And Bovie is channeling. He's going for the end. And
Can they
he's
kill
going
Bovie
to
here? No, they can't kill him.
I think Hippogriff might be in over his skis there.
Oh, the blast cone gets him
Gosh,
killed.
well,
What?
Wait,
What?
did Dude Mandingo pop that or did Sandy? Because
I think Dude Mandingo hits the blast cone to murder his top laner. That's a homicide. What? That's a crazy play.
And now Dude
Aren't
Mandingo's
blast
gonna
cones
die.
great? Sir, that's a rumble.
Wow, this is a crazy game. That
Okay,
was
well.
way too overconfident by. And then so Devious is here. They have the damage. They just need to get the minions.
Yeah, it
in.
burned up in 4 seconds, but it's not gonna matter.
It's not going to be enough, no, because I think that D-Brand has his ultimate.
Oh,
Yep, he
especially
can
with
stop
that.
him.
Oh no, he's just gonna.
Yes.
Oh,
Wow, what a play!
it didn't even allow him
Incredible.
to leave the fountain.
20 kills on the Rumble. Are you serious?
Oh, I am
That is insane.
so excited for this damage graph. So excited.
I think you mean the Rumble and the team on his back.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong. Lost in the Sauce had some genuinely hero plays, and
Yeah.
like I said, if he beats Hippogriff, they can win these games, and he did just that. But Sandy Snake, I
That
don't
blast
know if
cone
it's frozen
play.
or not, but
No, we are
Woo!
looking at
83,000 damage.
huh.
For those of you watching who do not play League all that often, generally speaking, a solid damage number for your carry is probably in the realm of 25 to 30,000. If it goes long, 40,000 to 50,000. We have
That's-
two 60,000 damage people on Tilted since Season 3, and they are still 20,000 damage
know,
below the highest member.
I ain't no mathematician, but that's like 1,700 damage a minute. Over a 46-minute game.
46 minutes. Oh my gosh.
Okay.
Wow.
So I don't know if they're gonna.
next time.
Yeah, I don't know if they really are looking to target the Rumble as a ban, but definitely
Maybe
probably
second
not going to
rotation.
pull out the Lucian into it, I would guess.
Yeah, that was very bold.
It
That
was
very bold.
working until they just
It wasn't.
got outscaled by the Rumble damage.
I do
by
also want to
itself.
throw. Yeah, I do also want to throw in here. I think that Abarn's team made a major misplay at the very end. They tried to rush down the Baron. That was a mistake. They did not need the Baron.
Right,
If they
and,
had turned on to Rumble, I think they kill him and they still get the Baron.
right, and
they
that's
thought,
why I was
though-
saying I would prefer the one inhibitor and then go to Baron play, because it gives you
Yes,
more time before
exactly.
people respawn. You can get the Baron. Once you have the Baron, you just walk the minions in. Who cares about that second inhibitor? It's free.
Yeah.
So maybe a bit of a macro misplay there at the end.
That and they all crowded further into the Baron pit. I think their idea was that they might be able to escape out the back afterwards, but no. Like
Only some of them.
I think Hippogriff was the only one who got out.
Hippogriff, yeah.
Because Rook tried to engage to help out Luciv, but the whole
Well, I'm
thing
not sure
just
where
collapsed.
Dude Mandingo was, because he was alive after
No, he was
it.
back in base. He was dead still.
Okay,
Remember?
okay. From before,
Lost in the
yes.
Sauce had killed him. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was
well,
wild though.
We got a series now.
We got a series.
Goodness. All right. Well, we're gonna go to a short break here. We'll see you guys in about 5.
Wow.
All right, we are back for game 3. We got this even 1-1 series. What a crazy game.
That's putting it very, very mildly. I don't think I'm gonna have a voice after today's all done.
Right? My goodness. Yeah,
That
both
was a menace
teams
performance, though,
going
by
back
Sandy
and forth.
Lost in the sauce.
Yeah, it's huge rumble damage. To be honest, like huge damage out of A-Barn in the mid lane too was just dwarfed by that rumble damage.
Yeah, no, it's interesting because if you're Tilted in Season 3, do you even change anything up? Do you add in the rumble ban? Because
I
they were
mean-
close. They could have pulled that out.
Yeah,
was
yeah,
anyone's
they did
game.
have somewhat of an opportunity to finish there at the end that they kind of fumbled. You know, Sauce kind of fumbled a finishing opportunity, and then TS3 fumbled theirs, and then Sauce finishes it the other way. It's, yeah. I think maybe you don't pick the Lucian mid. Like, it worked, but
Oh, yeah.
I just think...
With Rise Up, there was no reason to do that other than for the early. Well, actually, then again, Rise into Rumble actually might not have been all that great though, because you lose all that early game pressure, and Rumble has that in spades. I'm interested though because now they aren't on blue side anymore. Lost in the Sauce's team. They don't have the opportunity for the first pick Soraka. I still think they were playing with fire, not banning that Rise. I think that was a huge risk.
Yeah.
I noticed that they got rid of the Shen ban though, so maybe they're planning
Oh,
on.
there's the rumble. They're
there's
too
the
scared.
Rumble ban.
Too scared.
Not dealing with that again.
Yeah. I will say the Dude Mandingo Swain was pretty scary early, a little bit
Yeah.
into mid, but late it did nothing.
Well, I mean, into a Rumble, like
Yeah, you just
his positioning got his
the
positioning
gold difference
failure
between
got
your
called out.
support Swain and your mid lane Rumble just meant that there was no competition there. There
Yep,
goes
there's the Rise ban.
Rise.
So do they? They left up Shen and Soraka. I'm curious if they're doing this just to force them to pick one.
Yeah,
Because Hippogriff's gotten Shen banned against him a lot.
I think
and
you
I know
take the
Abarn
Shen
likes
then.
that pick.
well, no, you
Nope,
take
nope,
the
they're
Soraka
stealing
because
the-
Lost in the Sauce can't play Shen. So
That's interesting. I wonder if he's been practicing, because that would be kind of a neat surprise.
yeah. Okay, they're gonna take the Misfortune again. I mean, he was getting huge ults. I'm not sure that I particularly liked the Wombo style, but we're gonna do it again, I guess. We're gonna run it back.
So I think that's more an instance of the Team Sauce sort of recognizing that Luciv is the more adept AD carry, and so they want to put Devious on a champion who will be relevant regardless of how
Right,
well or
as long
not
as he
well.
finds a good spot to press his R button.
Exactly.
Yeah, makes sense.
Kaisa, you fall behind, you're in trouble. Misfortune, you're always a little bit relevant.
Yeah. All right, we got
Is it the Abarn Oriana?
maybe the most standard team comp ever coming out from TS3 here.
Interesting. So the double globals with Shen and Soraka. I'm sure that if Abarn could have had the Rise, he would we would have immediately picked it there.
Yeah,
They're gonna have a lot of presence around the map.
it's gonna be hard to kill somebody on TS3 with the three that they've picked so far. I mean, how do you bust through someone that's getting a Soraka heal, Soraka ult, and a Shen ult on top of them? Even if you are channeling the whole Misfortune ult, still not gonna kill.
So we've got the Luciv and Rook Stout in the jungle to pick yet. This is interesting. A lot of other teams have tried to throw bans at Rook. I think that's a mistake, but they're still going to throw the Zac
They
ban.
got caught by about a million different Zac ganks, so I understand that
That is
ban.
true. And Zac, I suppose Zac with Oriana is terrifying, so that makes
Yeah.
sense. Actually, do you know what would be an interesting pick though for TSS3? Twitch. Submarine Twitch with Shen and an Oriana to back him up.
Does Luciv play Twitch?
And with I think that Luciv can probably play almost any AD carry. I don't know
Well,
if he's
let's
comfortable
find
with
out.
it. If they pull that though, that's a clever little play. because Orianna can give the shield her ball to Twitch. Soraka can help Twitch through his otherwise piss poor laning phase.
Yeah.
They have a solid comp for a Twitch.
They have a really
Then they're
strong lane that they would have to go into with the more Misfortune Nami. I mean, that's going to be a tough lane.
True,
I am happy to see that Lost in the Sauce did get his set in the first rotation. He was
Yep.
a massive playmaker on that in the last game.
Yeah, so Team Sauce is not actually shaking up all that much. They were forced off the Soraka, so they're going Nami. But the rest of the comp is the same. Interesting. So we got a Vi here. Vi is another delivery for both Shen and Orianna. That's solid.
Yeah. Yep. Good ball
Still waiting for
delivery.
the Twitch. Is it gonna be the
I
Twitch?
don't think
That
we're
would
going to
actually-
see a Twitch.
I would love that so much.
Oh?
Wait,
Oh?
is it happening?
Wow. Called that like
If
5
this
minutes ago.
happens- I swear these guys are listening to the stream, damn it.
Yeah. You guys got to get off the stream.
Get out of here, get out of here. You're making me
It's
too
illegal.
excited.
All right, so yeah, looks like we're
Are
gonna get
they?
the Twitch.
Are they? Yes! Okay,
That's
So,
gonna
for
be
anybody-
a scary team comp.
yes. So for anybody who is watching at home who is not especially familiar with this particular type of comp, this is often referred colloquially as a submarine comp. Basically, you use a champion like Twitch or Rengar who can go invisible, and you use them as a delivery system for Shen, for Orianna, Ball, basically because they can get very close to the enemy team without actually revealing their presence.
Yeah,
And
it's
Shen
a
then
good
can
way
get-
to get proactive Shen ults, which generally
Yes.
win you more team fights than reactive team Shen ults. So
I like that comp a lot. I am going to be complimenting Avard on that comp a lot afterwards, regardless of whether they win or not.
you know another interesting thing from Team Sauce is I know D-Brand is partial to the Amumu, and it's been left up the last 2 games. He opted for the Sejuani instead. Not sure why exactly. He seems a little bit more comfortable on the Amumu as far as
I would say
positioning and stuff.
Sejuani has a little bit more mobility.
Yeah.
So you're a little bit safer on that, because she
Yep.
can use her Q to dive off, whereas Amumu, you catch him out, he's in trouble.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm not entirely, and I guess you have a little bit more range. No, I'm not positive.
I mean, I
actually,
prefer
if
the
Sejuani
Sejuani
altered.
pick. I just
It's a better pick. I
Yeah.
don't know. I know D-Brand is fond of a lot of junglers though that aren't exactly traditional meta. The Rammus is Mumu. Always tanks though. Always tanks. And that's why it's also somewhat exciting to see the Vi come out. We're breaking away from the tanks.
yeah, finally.
Oh gosh, I am so excited for this comp. This is
Yeah.
this is so much fun. And the key part about a submarine comp, because Twitch is invisible, it's very, very easy for you to circumvent the wombo combos. It's not there. You don't have an obvious way of, say, as Sejuani or as Malzahar, just finding the Twitch and blowing him up. He's going to be invisible for most of the fight, and by the time he becomes visible, generally speaking, you're going to have a Shen ulting on top of you.
Mm-hmm.
So he's very good for just getting these free assassinations and such. And then between the Vi and the Shen, Orianna has lots of ways to deliver big shockwaves in the middle of the enemy team. Oh, it's so exciting. I'm so pumped for this. And they have the global presence with Soraka and Shen. I think that Abard got basically everything that he wanted out of that comp.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure. I mean, I guess on Team Sauce side, I probably would have traded the Ezreal ban out for the Shen ban just to kind of prevent this. I mean, of course,
Elusive
they
is
had to
so
ban the Rise
frustrating
and the
on Ezreal,
Darius.
though.
Yeah. Yeah.
I
Then you're
think-
dealing with the Ezreal plus the Soraka. Maybe that's worse.
So this is one that I don't know as much about top lane matchups. I don't know as much about Hippogriff. But he's gotten a Darius ban every single game, and I know that Darius is one of his most played champions. I guarantee you, though, Shen is going to have way more impact. And I think that
Yeah.
that's nerves a little bit on Bovi's part. I think that he should feel confident that he can beat the Darius. Darius is a lane bully, yes, but
Well, there's a couple things. Yeah, I know
tough.
Hippogriff did get the Darius one match of the TCL, which he did pop off on, so he's earned the respect on it. And I know that
Who is it against, out of curiosity?
I'm not sure.
Maybe it was
forget.
against Lost in the Sauce.
Yeah,
That
and I know
that would
Lost in the
explain a little
Sauce
bit.
does not like playing against Darius. So
enough.
maybe it's just a personal. It's a personal ban. It's a greedy ban then. But nonetheless, he's gonna have to deal with the
I think
Shen
that
instead.
the best opportunity that Team Sauce had to screw with their draft would have been to have recognized the submarine play coming along and banned out the Twitch.
Yeah, I really don't
But I
think you
don't
need to
think
throw
that-
double bans at Rook Stout.
Stout.
I'm not sure if
Yeah.
they would have tossed in the Twitch ban if they would
The
have been
Zach
heads up
ban I
enough for
actually
that.
agree with. The Zach ban I think is very
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
I don't know that the Jarvan ban was necessary, or at least just pick one of them. But then I don't know that Luciv has played Twitch at all in this tournament, so they didn't know to look for it. We didn't even know if Luciv played Twitch.
Well, you knew.
I didn't know that he played Twitch.
You
I
knew
just said it would
something.
be really good.
Yeah.
Oh
Well,
my gosh. This is hype. I will say this about Abarn's team. I appreciate the fact that they try a lot of different compositions. There are a lot of teams that I think sort of find one thing that works and coast on them. And
don't fix it if
for
it
any
ain't broken.
faults that Abarn's team has, and for any games that they throw off of some janky team comps, they are very versatile, and it's very difficult to predict and ban out everything that they can play.
All right, we're looking possible level 1. We got Team Sauce spreading out the 5 points, so
30
Interesting.
seconds until minions spawn.
What are they doing?
dance party.
I guess so. It seems like they were expecting an invade, but I don't really know why they would expect that.
Yeah, it's just good practice to always be in the 5 point. That way,
Oh no,
You
not
know
the
nobody's
5
getting
point.
caught.
I meant on
on
TSS3's.
TS3 side.
They were stacking in that bush, and it was just a little odd. I guess because it's not a particularly strong level 1 on Team Sauce's side. They don't have like the Braum or the Rumble. Rumble is very strong level 1, but you don't have that this game.
Yeah, Malzahar's not really going to offer a lot level 1.
Those multi-man silences, golden.
Yeah. And then what do you do for the next 20 seconds?
Basically. All right.
Bot lane starts for both junglers.
Yeah. Interestingly, this is the one game where there's no knowledge on either side as to where the other jungler is starting. They probably are correctly.
I think they are assuming based on what's happening top lane, though.
Hey, the perfect CS for Malzahar. Good shit.
Hey, CSing early on Malzahar is not super easy, so...
No, you definitely know that. Good aggressive use of the Malefic Visions on Malzahar. So I'm not particularly familiar with the mid lane matchup. However, I do know that both of these are very comfortable picks. Abarn loves to play Orianna. It's one of his most played champions in rank. Malzahar is one of Lost in the Sauce's most played champions.
Yeah, kind of
Interesting
comfort
level
picks for
aggressive
both mid laners there.
Yeah. I think that... So the one challenge that I have with the Malzahar pick is that unless his Malzahar does a lot more damage than my Malzahar, I don't know that they are going to have enough damage from the Malzahar to blow up the Twitch before the Shen ultimate lands, which is what you ideally want to be doing with Malzahar.
Okay,
Okay,
Rook Stout
interesting.
has
Rook Stout with
slipped
the
in
aggressive
here.
top. Oh, Hippogriff is going to come in probably with the,
With the
flash
flash.
taunt. Yep, flash taunt. First blood for Shen.
That is not good.
You
Povey
have to
really...
you have to do the proactive flash.
Yeah. If you're gonna get hit with the first Vi Q, you gotta flash it.
Interesting. I don't know that they're going to be able to finish this though. Nope. So for the folks watching at home, there are certain champions, Vi and Shen, both among them, who can extend the range of their abilities by flashing at the last second. Like in Vi's case, her Vault Breaker will carry the knockback to wherever you flash to. In Shen's case, he'll drag the taunt as far as you flash to. So that means that when they gank, you need to be very prepared to flash out of it and get clear. Otherwise, you will get jumped on. And notably, Rookstau did not have to use his flash for that.
Yeah, you just hit him with the. You just walked up to him, around the back, and hit him with the Q.
Yeah, and Bovi did not respect the amount of damage. So now that
He
Shen
also
has an early
used
lead.
his E, kind of like buffered it during the Vi Q, which I think in the end kind of hurt the amount of time that he was able to CC them and walk away.
Interesting little tidbit, though. Hippogriff is actually slightly down in EXP, things I didn't expect. Huh. I wonder how that happened.
Yeah, waves management is a weird thing.
Oh no, Hippogriff, you do not you do not dash forward into that. Oh no. Bovi, no, what are you doing? Okay.
Alright, it's gonna trade it.
Corrected. I guess he is gonna lose a large wave for that.
Yeah.
And he did burn teleport, so he won't be there to receive it. So I guess that trade actually works out decently. But
Well, maybe
that's-
Dbrand could have flashed in to finish him off instead of having Sauce just tank 5 turret shots, but either way.
Yeah, I think that he still dies regardless. The experience edge will go back even more so now in favor of Bovi, though, which is
Yeah.
good. Which is what you want,
Yep.
because he needs to be able to match this Shen late game. So I'm going to also throw out here, one of the things that makes a submarine comp so dangerous is that Shen is a very effective split pusher. You can just stuff him in the side lane. Oh, and Sejuani is top again. They are really looking to abuse this Shen.
What do they say?
I wonder if
Attack
he
the
dashes
global,
for-
right?
I wonder if he dashes forward. Oh, he dashed forward again. Why, Shen? You don't want that. Why is he doing that?
Alright, Dbrand nicely
No.
giving
And
it over
Sandy
to his
Snake got a
carry there.
Solo kill mid. Sandy
Goodness.
Snake.
The heck?
And
The heck happened?
he flash ignited.
Oh,
Wait a
man.
second. Yes, that's funky. Avarn.
Did
A lot
flash
of
ignite.
uncharacteristically poor mechanical
Didn't
choices.
use ult. Probably maybe wasn't 6 till the end of that, but yeah, didn't even use ult.
Or
Abraham
he
did
used,
use
or
ult.
it's possible he used ult and the shield on Melnar protected him.
Oh, I'm saying Sandy Snake didn't use ult.
Wait, he didn't?
No. it was still
Okay, Abarn, I gotta watch the clip of this afterwards. What? Is this one of those Abarn lag plays?
I think he lagged. Yeah, I kind of felt it on my side too. Okay, good smite there from Rook.
Oh, that was a miscommunication.
Um,
Hippogriff used his ult to get down here.
Yeah, I think just perhaps making sure that Rooks could stay alive with that shield long enough to make sure the smite comes through. The dragon probably did die a little bit faster than he wanted, but nonetheless, they got the dragon and Rook's alive, so successful play.
That is true.
Well, he used to be
Wait,
alive.
and Rook got caught out in the jungle again?
Oh
And
no!
Abarn misses the ult!
Abarn
What?
flash shielding Rook there to try and keep him alive. Doesn't keep Rook alive, then uses his own ult and misses. It's a disastrous play. Oh, that's
and
gonna feel really
Malzahar
bad.
still has his ult.
Ooh, Lemon hits that bubble though. They probably kill Elusive. Maybe they will anyway. Yeah, well,
Lucifer's
Malzahar
dead.
presses
Lemon
R
stole
on
the
him.
kill, though. We don't want that. But Malzahar is going to pick up the kill on Soraka. My goodness.
2K early lead for
And a lot. And there are two things I'm going to credit this to. Well, three things. One, Dbrand. Dbrand is hard out jungling, or at least out ganking the Vi. The Vi had a very solid top lane gank, and normally what happens is you gank your winning lanes, But what we saw happen there was Dbrand came top. He made a kill happen for Bovie. He
Ooh,
recognizes
Sus
that
gonna
Bovie
sneak
is.
this.
Oh my god.
Sussing it out.
Rook's
Got a
down,
2-level
no!
advantage. He can just kill
Rook's
Rook.
down. You don't want this. And he hasn't used his pull yet. Oh no, Rook's down.
Yeah,
He's
Rook-
not in good shape.
Rook used his Q to try and do more damage to the... Alright.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't
So
think they
Sandy
wanna-
Snake doesn't have his ult, but I don't know that. Abarn just. Yeah, he just got his ult.
Dbrand needs to book it up here to smite this.
Interesting.
Good buffering on the set W. It's not gonna matter. Oh, flash for nothing.
Oh.
Rift Herald's gonna reset.
Oh no, the Rift Herald reset! No, Dbrand, you need to get out of there. You don't have.
There's no Orion ult left, so I think they should be able to walk out. Unless Rook Stout does something crazy here. He's looking for it. No, they're gonna call it off.
Yeah, Rook Stout doesn't even have ultimate yet, though. Like,
He's
if
got
he has
6 now.
ultimate- Oh, okay. Well, then Dbrand needs to be careful.
Wow, people just dying left and right there.
And most notably, Rook Stout is dying left and right here.
Yeah.
Which is very important, though, because the Vine needs to be durable enough to go into
Yeah,
these
Vi
fights.
kind of needs to be ahead of the curve in order to be able to do anything.
I also noticed that Soraka has been roaming for this. That's not ideal when you have a Twitch that you're protecting. It's possible that Twitch is doing fine. He's certainly staying up in CS, and it looks like they haven't been able to pressure him effectively. But I don't know. I question that roam.
Yeah, especially when you're level 6, you can just use your ult to support your team. Maybe looking to get some vision and help around that Rift Herald play, though.
Yeah, so the big things here, though, Sandy Snake is very far ahead. Lost in the Sauce, I'm assuming, is a little bit ahead. Dbrand is really ahead, and bot lane is even. So a lot of this is going to come down to the coordination of that submarine-style play.
Yeah, Sandy Snake sitting at 3-0. Doesn't have any semblance of any item yet, though. Abarn taking a ton of damage mid lane.
I don't know if he's not comfortable playing against. Oh no! There goes the Soraka. Good layering of the CC. Elusive as always, keeping himself out of it. But yeah, the Soraka's positioning, they're punching it.
Yeah.
Dbrand is making a lot of very aggressive, assertive plays. They're doing what they need to do here.
Just noticing Twitch was starting calls. Only got 4 stacks left on it at 12 minutes. That's decent.
No, Elusive, I don't know what. It doesn't matter what AD carry he's playing. That man will farm well. He will not die. Very impressive play. Oh my gosh, is Vi gonna come in for the
Gonna
steal?
go for the steal. I don't think it's...
Oh no! Vi, you need out! You need out!
Ooh, the flash ult from the Malzahar.
Okay, so had the save with the Soraka ult. Hold on a second. Cat keeps wandering in here and getting himself locked in.
What? Technical difficulties, I guess. A little bit of a CS lead here for Lost in the Sauce on the top lane. Not too much. Should be
My
pretty
brave
even
little
up there.
feline goes to Mars.
Jeez. Got maybe a little bit of a play being set up here in the bot lane. We got Twitch going invis. Here it comes.
Yep. Does Lemon have ult? No, he does not have ult. Lemon, you need to get clear. You're not going to be able to save her. No, he's just going to waste his time.
Yeah, he's gonna die. Abarn wants it. He's gonna get it. No, he's not.
Interesting. Yeah, they need to be very cautious about that because this comp is incredibly good at setting up these sort of aggressive plays.
Yeah, you kind of saw the first little Twitch play. That's what Twitch is going to do the rest of the game now that he's got a little bit of damage.
Yep.
He's going to invis right next to you. And then open up with that spray and pray and murder you.
And very key, Twitch actually picked up both of those kills. As much as Abarn probably wanted to steal the kill there, this is for the best. That Twitch is your win condition. Oh, Lemon, you want to try to... Oh, you Elusive wants to make sure that you stop that beastie. Oh, Hippogriff getting abused again, though.
Okay. Ooh. They, D-Brand had a flash out, but, yeah, they properly juggle a million tower shots to get him.
Yeah, and again, for people who are unfamiliar how you deal with Shen, the traditional solution to a Shen is focus on ganking him, because he will join into other fights if you try to gank bot lane or mid lane. So you gank him and apply the pressure there.
Yeah, you just kind of remove an ability from him, right? Like everyone else has 4 abilities, he's only got 3.
So Shen is already rotating bot. That's a good play by him. They want to put him in a side lane. And mostly because they want to give the Twitch as much uncontested farm as possible. Interestingly, this is one of the few games where Devious is actually going even on farm. And I think that's in large part because of the Soraka's roaming.
Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, we had seen maybe 20 or 30 CS difference develop in the other games, whereas this game we're spot on.
Okay, so Elusive is top with Dude Mandingo. They should be able to harass Lost in the Sauce a little bit, but between Bork and his
He's got
passive...
4 levels on the Soraka, can probably just one-shot
Oh,
him.
and the Seji is coming top again, but they sniffed it out. D-Brand should have needs to go in there and check that ward though, otherwise...
Yeah, he swept out the first ward, so...
Interesting, they're also... The bot lane is also pivoting here. Good pink ward's gonna catch it out. Who is matching the Shen then?
Nobody?
Interesting. Do they know he's there? No, he stepped over a pink ward. They know he's there. Oh no! Shen, you don't want this!
Oh, he's gonna... Oh, swoosh!
Unnecessary Sejuani ult because he messed up his dash, but wow, that was good, well played, well played. Interesting. It looks like Twitch seems to have used his ultimate, and neither Devious nor Lemon are all that worse for wear. So I would say that that was a failed Vi gank.
Yeah, I think the Soraka ultimate was used to try and save the Shen on bot side, and that obviously was never gonna happen.
Lemon has ultimate.
I'd assume they're just gonna give this with Melzahar ult being on cooldown.
Yeah, they're gonna trade a bot side turret. And it looks like, oh, Sejuani is already in position bot side to punish this
on a ward though.
Shen if need be.
Not gonna take. Oh, there we go.
Yeah,
Takes the bot lane turret.
Looks like they're gonna be able to pick up Earth Drake though. What? Oh, interesting. So they're here
Rift
to
Herald
stop
mid to prevent the dragon play. At least for the immediate time period.
Blew the Abarn flash. Twitch is booking it to Dragon, but I don't think that they've used... No, so Sejuani still has no ult, but I don't know if they know that. They're taking this really slowly.
Coming in for the steal. Nope. Not happening.
Yep.
Still didn't know they were on a ward there. There we go.
Yeah, those early misplays are really coming back to bite them.
Yeah, the whole top side of the map for Team Sauce is freaking huge.
Yeah.
Got 206 on the Sejuani, we got 401 on the Malzahar.
On Malzahar. Do you remember how I said that, like, I don't know if his Malzahar does more damage? Oh my god! Oh, the timing!
Oof. Okay, they just get him. Last auto attack there at the end.
Uh-oh. Divvy's back up, back up!
Ooh.
Oh no!
Oh.
Elusive! That was much! That was a bit much!
Just walks into turret range, opens up,
He had to
and
burn his flash there.
takes a Sejuani ult into his Fortune ult. I mean, they hadn't used the Sejuani ult. I don't know if he can step up that far.
Oh, and there's a flash ultimate on this Malzahar. If he wants it, if he wills it, Dude Mandingo is dead.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to do it under turret, though. We'll see. He
Oh
could
my
just
gosh.
straight up kill A-Barn, though, I think.
Yes, he can.
He's got a lot of damage. I think if he hits the silence, he's just going to go for it. Alright.
Yeah, remember how I asked, like, if his Malzahar does more damage than mine? With 401 at 20
definitely
minutes,
does.
yeah, it definitely does more damage than mine.
The math works out.
Yeah. And all of this comes down... Ooh. They've been going for an aggressive power play on this turret here.
A-Barn should be able to clear down. I don't think they can take it.
See, but this is interesting. The Twitch really wants to be in a side lane pushing, but every time they do a power play, he kind of has to come mid.
It's just
Oh,
too
and they
much
stopped it
damage.
Before the Shen ult came in, now Rook Stout's going to be dead as well. Wow. Yep.
That's...
And that's what it came down to. Sandy Snake's Malzahar does more damage than mine, and so that Shen ult does not matter.
That's a lot of damage.
Yeah.
Catching A-Barn out there with the flash ult that we were kind
Oh my
of...
gosh, they're going for Baron.
Yeah, it's... You know, 2 dead.
Notably, the Twitch still has his ultimate, and they do not have any ultimates on their side. Oh no, but he got stunned! No, Twitch!
Oh, I think he got pulled by the set E there, right?
Yep.
Wow.
Oh no. And now they're definitely Baroning.
I don't know if he needed to get quite that close. Maybe he wanted to get a little bit closer. He could spray and pray on more people.
Well, I think what ended up happening was he thought he was at a distance.
And then Set
ulted
ulted.
it to Shen back
Yeah.
into him.
Which
then he
also
was
stopped
stunned
the
up.
taunt. I think he only taunted maybe one person with it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be Baron. Oh, and the
Oh no,
Malzahar ult is
down
back
again!
up again. Oh, no.
Yeah. So, another fun fact. Unlike, and I learned this actually from A-Barn, ironically, who's on the receiving end of it this time. Malzahar is one of the few mages that you don't generally build Sorcerer Shoes on. You build Boots of Lucidity, because everything about him is centered around that dang ult. And you want it up as frequently as possible. So between
Yeah.
Ludens and that Sorcerer Shoes, and I wouldn't be surprised if he has Transcendence as well, he probably already has 40% cooldown reduction. That is not a very long ultimate.
This
Lemon
poor jungler just
probably
trying to
back
get
up.
in there.
Yeah, okay.
Well, he
Yeah,
probably
well,
could have
you-
gone for that, but he didn't know where anyone else was, so...
And that was the right play.
pulling
'cause
off.
Seji and Misfortune would have murdered him, and it's not worth it.
Yeah,
But Lemon
he
needs
could
to
have
be more
definitely got it
cautious
if he was
about
willing
that.
to trade his life.
Yeah. Wow, though. Yeah, this has been a real... Sandy Snake is going to get a lot of credit for this game, and he has played really well. Bovie is playing well. And bot lane is playing well. But D-Bran is decidedly the MVP of this. His persistence in making sure that Bovie got ahead and got in the position he needed to is the entire reason, in my opinion, that this game is the way that it is.
Yeah, kind of saving that play. Malzahar ult up again. Onto the Soraka. That's
Lemon
gonna
gets the
be...
kill. Not ideal, but you know what? It'll work. Oh no! And he got bubbled! Oh,
Ooh.
good Twitch ult.
Shen ult.
Twitch ult.
Shen ult making it happen. I think he could have gone more with that Twitch ult. He just kind of got the
Oh.
one kill and pieced out.
Well, that was the other thing. It was a 4v5. Bovie, he
was a
almost
4v4.
managed to get the turret, but I think that he might murder him now.
He had flash. Ooh, I think he could have gone for that.
Yeah, I don't know if it's worth it though, because everyone's recalling on that side. Devious, you're waiting too long. Oh no.
Oh no. Oh no, Lucif.
That Twitch is not
He's
where
got
he
flash.
wants to be.
He's got flash. Or he can go. You just wait till he can go invis and then leave. Well, I don't know what Rook's doing though. Okay, huge shutdown onto the Twitch.
And
Dies, but that's a
Bovie
1,000 gold
teleported.
shutdown.
And Twitch had a decent sized shutdown on him as well, so not ideal. You don't really want the giant Malzahar going over the Twitch. That said, he did finish his Morellas and he got Haunting Guys. That Malzahar, if we thought he was doing damage before, he's going to start doing a lot more now.
Yeah.
And every single one of these fights, Malzahar wants to be flash ulting the Twitch. If Twitch dies, Abarn is not far enough ahead, or even ahead in the slightest, to carry a fight by himself. Shen is not going to do it, and the Vi certainly is not going to do it. This is probably the most Luciv-centered comps that they've done.
Yeah, he's up 2,000 gold himself. However, Bovie is up 2,000 gold in the top lane. And Jungle is up almost 3,000 gold.
Interestingly, mid, despite the 7 kills, Abarn is holding steady. I guess one of those
Yeah,
must
we
have been
got
a
35
solid
CS
shutdown.
difference, so... Yeah, you would think at 7, 1, and 5 you'd be a little bit more ahead in gold, but Abarn keeping up. Oh, it resets the blue.
Hmm.
2 minutes on drag
So
or
if,
Baron.
if your team tilted since Season 3, what do you do in this sort of situation?
You just gotta calm it down until Twitch
Twitch scales.
can do a little bit more. You're getting caught out trying to go for these plays where it's already like a 3v5 and you're like hanging around and you're just dying for free.
Oop, there goes Abarn. The Shen ultimate is on. And Shen made it in time. That's key.
Yeah, another key was Twitch was able to do damage over the top there. Where that wasn't the case
Lemon,
before.
you stayed way too long. Oh, and Bovie is again not there. He doesn't have teleport.
Yeah, I think he was matching Shen in the top lane and then, you know, Shen does what Shen does. He ults away.
So I am going to make a bold suggestion here. Going in on the Orianna is no longer worth it. She will survive too long, and you will not get to kill her before Shen arrives and Twitch is able to open up.
So who do you go in on?
Honestly, I would say Soraka.
Well, it's gonna be
basically-
easier said than done.
Well, sure.
Ideally.
But at the same time, if anybody on their team has positional challenges, it's honestly Dude Mandingo. And by far the squishiest.
He is the squishiest, that is for sure.
Or, frankly speaking, you just wait for the Twitch to show up. Because Bovie is doing a fine job split pushing, like in applying the pressure there. I don't think that you need to force that. Or you wait until Twitch shows himself in another lane and then do it. Because the problem that you're running into is Shen is getting there in time to Shen is getting there in time to taunt, lock a bunch of people down, and then Twitch just gets to open up. And again, the reason that the submarine comp is so effective,
Yeah.
at least in principle, is that Shen and Twitch's Shen's dash and Twitch's ult synergize very well.
Well, the other thing is too, if Bovie's gonna be matching the Shen, you gotta count on him to stop the Shen ult. He's got multiple ways to do it.
Oh my gosh! Ooh, look, Luciv having to run the hell out of there.
Big misfortune
Getting a
ult.
Solid misfortune ult. Abarn is down, and Twitch is unfortunately having to throw everything onto a fight that he really into a 1v1, and he doesn't get the kill.
Yeah, he didn't get the
D-Brand
kill
is a
onto
little
Devious
caught, but-
or to Lost in the Sauce. It's just a 1-for-0 onto Abarn.
And just as a side note, that Malzahar ult is already almost half back up.
Yeah.
Oh, they're going. Yeah, good call. They're peeling off for Dragon.
Yep, it's up in 10 seconds.
Yep, and it's much harder for them to be.
Although,
stopped on.
with
They have
Twitch on the
positional
top
advantage.
side, they could potentially just trade Baron if they were heads up and really quick on
They
it.
don't have the they don't have the damage on it, and they don't have any vision here either. In theory, yes, they could, but all it would take is them miscalculating about where these guys have gone or how many had gone there.
All right, we've got...
Plus, they're a little bit light on damage without A-Barn. Not horribly light, but
Well, they've
light.
got a Twitch with Bork and IE. They could definitely do it. Yeah, not taking the risky play.
So
We've
Twitch
got
is
Sauce
still
on
top.
Soul Point now.
Now would be the time if you wanted to try to like do a power play where
Yeah.
but Senji doesn't have all.
They don't have quite the ults back up. Yeah, the Misfortune ult's coming back up now as well.
The Malzahar is ult back up.
Yeah, he's got a, what, 30% CDR plus runes?
I think at this point it's 40. He's a beast. Or depending on the runes he took, I didn't see his full rune setup, but if his secondary is inspiration, I wouldn't be surprised if he has 45%.
That would be
That's
the
gonna
smart
be-
thing to do on Malzahar, I think.
Yeah. All right, so he's got a Leandries now. That's gonna hurt like a truck.
Yeah. Abarn also on 3 items, though, so he's not going to be any slouch in the
Abarn's-
damage himself. Got set
I'm
on
not
the
actually sure,
Death's
like,
Dance.
Notably, though, and this is kind of interesting from Abarn, he doesn't have any CDR, and I don't know if that's just not a thing that you need to do on Orianna anymore.
He's got the Hextech GLP, which gives him 20%.
Oh, yeah, that's 10%. Yeah. Oh, is it 20?
so yeah, the passive from the
Oh, neato.
Lost
okay.
Chapter, I believe. TS3 getting caught a little bit out of position. They're going to have to walk around
Yeah.
here, and they're going to lose this turret,
Shen
possibly.
interrupted the teleport, but I don't know if that's a fight he wants down bot.
Yeah, I don't think so. Set's pretty big.
Now they're rotating down, and this Shen's gonna get pinched if he's not careful.
Yep. No minions at
Nope,
the tower, so maybe they're going to call it off. The taunts him under tower, and he just ults him
Oh,
out.
Hippogriff! He's deep! He's deep! Where are they killing over
Oh
there,
my
though?
goodness,
Rook
Rook Stout just gets 100 to 0'd from the Malzahar ult. No problem, that health bar was moving really fast.
And Sejuani ultimately... Oh, sorry. Sejuani Key still has her ultimate up. So if they chase this too aggressively, like... Team Sauce could very easily turn it.
Alright, they're just
Without
going to
Rook Stout,
Baron.
this is a free Baron, yeah. Or not a free Baron, but at the very least...
It's looking pretty free.
We'll say a
It's-
free smite.
Yeah.
Sandy Snake, his ultimate's once again almost up.
Yeah, we got about a
not gonna be up for this
4K
fight,
gold difference developing here.
Barney needs to peel off of this and stop them.
Ooh,
Could've
big
swung on
Twitch
this, but
ult,
he's-
big Twitch ult.
They got
Holy
the Baron
moly.
though. They got the Baron and they got Sandy Snake Key. They got the ultimate on Twitch. He's going to survive though. No, Devious.
The
you need to
healing.
run. Oh no!
Oh boy.
Holy shoot! That was.
Are
Not
they going to be able
good.
to end the game?
I don't think that they're going to have quite enough time for that, will they?
They've got 40
They've
seconds.
only- 40 seconds? Oh my gosh.
Well, not counting Lemon, who's up in 15, but he's not going to be able to defend anything.
Holy crap, are they going to end it off that?
I think they're going to be able to end.
Oh
Wow.
no,
That was a
D-Brand.
disgusting Twitch ult, and
No, that was a mistake by D-Brand. He needed to be outside the pit to stop them.
Lemon trying his best, but
it's
sorry,
not gonna
you're
be
just you're just a fish.
Gosh dang it, that looked like it was theirs
no.
to lose, and they lost it! Oh no.
That is Team Sauce losing the game while still up in gold.
Well, still down in gold. Oh, sorry, losing the game. Yeah, got the teams mixed up there. Yeah, that's
so.
wow. Yeah, that's Baron giveth, Baron taketh away. That's 2 games now where the team that had the driver's seat got wrecked by a poor Baron setup. In both cases, they're too far into the pit. They were not in a position to stop that. And what kills me about this is that was a fantastic game by D-Brand. He was everywhere.
Yeah.
He had everything set up properly. And in that instant, he had his ultimate, and he is buried in the pit. There's no reason for you to be there. There is no smite to contest.
Look at that Twitch
You need to be
damage.
out there to throw the ultimate and stop them. Yeah.
Yeah, I
They-
mean,
they
you
put-
had
they
you
put all
had
their eggs in
Sauce
Luce's
that was
basket.
ahead. You had D-Brand that was really far ahead, like 3K up by himself. You had mid lane that's sitting there like 8-1, and then you just lose it to one big Twitch ult.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I hope D-Brand keeps his chin up. That was it was one misplay, but that was and that happens. Like that was they played that game very, very well. If I'm A-Barn's team, they need to fix whatever mechanical hiccups they were having early game because that game
Yeah.
was not theirs.
I mean,
It was
honestly,
for the
if
grace of Luciv.
if Sauce runs that back, but they've been on the Twitch or like, you know, Luciv's not on something that can pop out of invis and blow him
I don't
up.
think
I
that
mean,
they play this comp again though. I don't think that they play this comp again.
Sauce,
No, I don't think that Tilted Season 3 plays this comp again.
right?
Because picking the Twitch early, you know, there's too many parts of this that once exposed, you can't really go back to.
Yeah, exactly. I think Sauce should try and run it back though, and I think they will.
Yeah, no, I thought their comp was fantastic. The set, the Nami, the Misfortune is all working just fine.
Yeah. The Mouse was banned at least one of the games though, so they
Yeah,
probably aren't
but
going
I
to
mean,
get that.
they traded that for a Rumble ban.
Given how much he was beating up Abard in the mid lane on it, I'm
I was a little
sure that
impressed
it's
by
going to
that,
be
not gonna
banned.
lie.
Yeah. Yeah, for especially that first solo kill that we kind
Mm-hmm.
of missed there watching the fight in bot.
I
looked
still
pretty
have
one-sided.
No idea how that happened.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask A-Barn.
All right, well, we're going to go to a quick break, and we will catch you guys on the other side. All right, here we are back again for Game 4. What a crazy game, Spirit. What the heck was that
Baron
even?
giveth, Baron taketh away.
Ugh, you hate to
Both
see
games.
it. Yeah. Those were perhaps the right Baron calls executed poorly, right?
Yeah, no, I'm just going to throw it out there. In both cases, the teams were too deep into the pit. There's no need for them to be clustered in like that.
Yeah.
And
I don't know.
it's just a shame.
All right,
Just a
jumping
shame.
straight into Champion Select. I'm predicting a Malzahar ban. Just
Do you
probably
give up
just
the
take
Rumble
that off
ban for it,
right
though?
there.
Because I think
Um,
that the pick and ban for both sides is pretty solid. I didn't think that the Shen was anything to write home about. I think you keep that open. I'll be honest, I wasn't super impressed with Mandingo's Soraka either. I mean, it's a safe pick, but he's not really.
He was, yeah. He wasn't able to keep Abarn alive during those fights. So,
Yeah.
what is your what is your purpose as Soraka? Like, maybe that's just a matter of the game state. Like, if the game plays out a little bit differently, then the Soraka has value. But yeah, just not working.
First pick Soraka.
Okay, so they did
Going
not
there
ban the
first.
Malzahar bit. Wow, I'm shocked.
I-
I can't imagine that Abarn had any fun playing that video game.
Wait. It has to be Soraka, right? There's no way that he. There's no way he passes up an opportunity to play Soraka.
I don't think you first picked the Soraka, though.
Oh.
Okay, you
I
first
think-
picked the
I think you
Soraka.
do.
Yep.
Lemon
Just
is
give
comfortable
Lemon
enough with
his
Soraka.
most effective champion and let it play out.
I mean, that's basically been the story of this series. They put bot lane bot lane and top lane uncomfortable champions, and they trust that the Debran and Sandy Snake's pools are deep enough to survive the second round. Is Hippogriff finally going to get his Yasuo? No, he is not.
No.
Oh, the set
The
steal
set
away.
takeaway. Actually, that's super smart.
That's
As
smart.
long as Hippo is comfortable playing that set, I mean, now you're pushing Povey onto his fourth champion again, which would be, I guess, the Alawi or the Kled,
Mordekaiser?
and I'm not
I
too
think
scared of
Mordekaiser.
either of those.
I'm pretty sure
Well, he had the
Mordekaiser.
opportunity to play it in the first game, and he didn't take it.
I think specifically into set, though, I think he likes the Mordekaiser matchup.
Oh yeah, that might be true. So Rook Stout saying, I've seen the Sejuani enough. I'll take it myself.
Back on tanks. Yep. They're scrambling up the formula again.
Yeah, even with the Zac up, he opts in for the Sejuani.
There's the misfortune again.
Obvious. How many misfortune?
And-
Okay, there's the
Oh,
Alawi.
Alawi.
Yeah.
I stand
guess
corrected.
Yeah, okay.
It's interesting though. I would have thought that Alawi, that set ult would kind of mess up Alawi because it would drag her away from
Oh,
the
for sure.
tentacles.
Yeah, definitely. Maybe you just
Trust
wait
the
until
di-
Set
trust
ults
the diamond
himself.
expertise, the top diamond expertise on this one.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't. At all.
Oh, it's the Azir!
Okay. Well.
Abarn back on his fabled late game hyper carries. I guess he's decided that Lucian and Orianna were not quite what they would have wanted.
Well.
But there's the Malzahar ban you were talking about. I guess Abarn. It was probably just that Abarn was comfortable that
He wasn't going to pick it first rotation.
yeah.
Yeah, that's fair. Because that
That's the
Malzahar ban
weakness.
did come out pretty quick for the second one.
I think that's the weakness in this particular setup is that they need to early pick 3 people, and from experience, when you early pick 3 people, the enemy team can afford to wait on certain bans that otherwise would seem must ban.
Yeah, that's
Swain
true.
ban
If you don't
again,
pick the
Soraka
Alawi
Droid.
there, then it gets banned, and then you're on to your next champion for Lost in the Sauce. So you get down that far, it's not going to look too good.
So I'm gonna make a prediction here. Put on my Sandy Snake prediction hat. I think he's gonna go Ziggs.
Yeah, that has
'Cause we've
potential.
seen
He's
his
played it
Ziggs
before.
be a
It's looked
monster.
pretty good. Yeah.
And
Yes.
it fits into the whole wombo combo that they're looking for. I think that what ends up happening is Dbrand goes back onto a Mumu, and Sandy Snake. Interesting. And Sandy Snake goes with the.
Elusive does
The
play
Ziggs.
Draven, so that's.
I suppose
Something,
that kind
but,
of makes sense.
I don't think he was going to pick it.
Oh, it's the Janna. I saw that in his match history. I think they were just practicing it before here. I don't. I guess so. Janna is decent into wombo combos, but I don't know that this
Yeah.
wombo combo is really relevant because I think that if I'm correct and he picks a Mumu and another scaling mid laner. Yep, there's the Ziggs!
All right, so Zolek also pointing this out in chat. Sure, Team Sauce has the Wombo, but they have nothing to hold them into that Wombo with almost literally no CC at this point.
Saying it's a Mumu. We're getting the Amumu. Or we should
Well,
be. If they don't, if the Mumu seems like such a natural pick here, the Mumu Ziggs.
It's
with the
Dbrand's
Sports
champion as well. It's gonna go with the
Oh, I don't like this.
Rammus?
No, I really don't like this.
This is not.
No,
No.
that wasn't.
No, no, no,
bad
no, no.
pick. I don't know what he was thinking there. I know that Dbrand loves his Rammus.
He does.
Rammus is not the pick here. Because
Yeah, you've got an Azir wall, you've got a Janna, you've got a Sejuani ult, and you've got a set that just ults you to the backside of the team. Like, how are you gonna do anything?
honestly, I think okay. So Twitch is a pretty solid into this because he has a Sejuani and an Azir to and a Janna all to kind of give him space.
Just to recap on Team Sauce's hard CC, you got a Rammus taunt, and you got a Ziggs W.
I think that was a huge int. I do not agree with this decision at all. I think that if they lose this, it will be on the back of that damn Rammus. And I know that Dbrand loves Rammus and he thinks he's OP. Into this
don't
comp,
like
he
this
is
at all.
not. What? Okay,
Like,
it's
maybe I
for a
could
Rammus.
see you, like, making the Rammus work if you're going to go back to that Kled top. You just run him down. You, like, surprise him with so much speed that you one-shot somebody, right? But
it's like,
this is
all
not
that
a
has to
Kled.
All that has to happen when Rammus is rolling in is Janna has to press R, Azir has to press R, and Rammus isn't going in anymore.
I don't
And
get it.
They have no similar way of keeping back the Sejuani or the Azir. Yeah, this was a mistake. That should have been an Amumu. And maybe they win in spite of it, but he plays Amumu. He's good at Amumu. I don't know what he's thinking.
Well, the other thing is, too, like, traditionally you'd pick Rammus into, like, mostly AD comps, and, like, sure, they've got a set top, and they're going to pick their AD carry yet, but, yeah, you got a Janna and a Azir, like, and a Sejuani. Those are not champions
this
you're...
This was Dbrand inting his team, and if they lose this, I am blaming him.
Yeah, this is Dbrand opting for what he's comfortable playing, and he's more comfortable playing the Rammus, apparently. And
I guess so.
we're about to find out how much that's gonna matter.
Yeah. That said, I do want to caveat this. The one weakness of this comp, like with the Azir and the Twitch especially, is that all the peel in the world does not protect you from a Ziggs ult. And if Sandy Snake manages to get ahead,
True.
it doesn't matter how many tanks are in front of you. A Misfortune plus a Ziggs ult on top of that Twitch, and he will blow up.
Yeah.
He is not
The
Kai'Sa,
other-
he is not, and he doesn't have a Soraka to heal him or to try to mitigate it.
Yeah, the
I don't think the job
other
is good enough.
negative towards TS3 here is they're going to take a long time to scale up with the Azir and the Twitch. They're really
Yes.
probably going to need the Sejuani to go top to get this set ahead to kind of bridge them through the mid game, but we'll see if that's going to happen. I mean, Alawi's not someone you typically think about ganking. She's pretty decent into a 2v1 situation, so
Normally you ignore
we're going to see if they make
Alawi
that work.
or-
Yeah. So, yeah, I think
That said, I don't know how
personally-
good Lost in the Sauce as Alawi is, so
yeah, no comment.
okay. my
Personally, I
God.
think I'm gonna have to call this one for TS3. We're gonna be going home here.
100%. If they pull it off, it will be in spite of if Team Sauce pulls this off, it will be in spite of their team comp, not because of it.
Yeah, it'll have to be some like crazy early game plays, I think.
Now,
if
to
they're
be
gonna
fair,
pull
they
it out.
have been winning the early games in
Yeah,
most of their matches.
and true,
Actually,
and they
all of
have
their
a much
matches.
better early game comp than TS3, so they're gonna have to like
Yeah.
double down on that in order to win this game.
Yeah.
Haven't seen
Gosh,
Dude
that
Mandingo
Rammus.
on the Janna yet.
No,
So we'll see
I
how
don't
that-
think he certainly doesn't play it often.
Haven't
He played
seen.
it. I saw that he played it in a flex right before this series started, but
I think we've only seen like maybe two other Janna in the tournament. Mostly like Soraka plus Tank or something. Soraka plus Morgana.
yeah.
All right.
Oh no.
You're
Oh,
just looking at the team comp and hating it more and more, aren't you?
I hate every part. Well, no, I hate one particular part of it.
Yeah, I feel like it was really just set up there for
Okay,
the
that
Amumu
said,
pick.
That said, D-Brand, if you're gonna prove me wrong, this is where it happens.
Yeah, you can shut him up, D-Brand. You can shut him up real good. But
Nothing shuts a doubter up like victory.
yeah, true.
All right. So again, there's not really much of a invade team comp for any of these people. Should be pretty passive. Yeah.
30 seconds.
D-Brand kind of in position, not really far enough up to see if somebody would have snuck into that mid bush though.
Yeah,
Now he
thankfully nobody their team comp isn't aggressive enough to really make that work. Are they doing a dance off? Oh yeah, there's
Kinda.
Lemon's doing the dance off. John, I think, is just laughing. So, my understanding with a Lowy top is that you're normally supposed to go and like try to set up a lot of tentacles. I can't tell if that's happening or not. Oh yeah,
Yeah, he's got a
looks like
couple. I know that he has discussed that before, so I'm sure that's
Yeah.
what he's trying to do here.
All right, so
Again, we just had the
A-Barn
bot
versus
lane.
Sandy.
Bot side starts for the junglers.
So remember how I brought up the fact that like Lost in the Sauce really has to get ahead in order to make these matches work? I don't actually know if that's the case in this particular match. Yes, it'll be helpful, but the more relevant thing is getting that Ziggs very far ahead.
Yeah, yeah. Sauce just needs to be far enough ahead where you can push
match
and draw
the-
somebody else.
Yeah. Or probably two people.
A-Barn going with the Comet in the mid lane, try and match some of the early push maybe. With some poke damage.
I don't think that Azir though can match Ziggs in terms of early push.
No.
I don't think most people can match Ziggs in terms of early push.
Level 2's coming
Yep,
across
they're
for just about everyone. Not seeing any action though.
Level 2. See, I've noticed that, especially into this, I think Lucid feels comfortable playing the Twitch into what's pretty comfortably a losing matchup, just because he kind of understands that Devious is not going to be especially aggressive. That said, is Rammus going in for the level 3 or level 2 gank? I don't know about that.
Just looking to wrap around behind. A-Barn's still with
Okay. I don't think that. Oh, but he used his soldiers. He doesn't have an out here.
still got flash. There you go. Yeah, that's a good call. He did not have a soldier up, it looked like. To
Yeah, he was
then
using him for
E
harass.
out.
Good gank. Good gank by.
Yeah, both
D-Brand.
summoners.
Yep.
For
That's
none.
the sort of pressure that they need to be pulling, and I think that Ziggs is doing a decent job of. He'll probably get a nice farm lead off of this. Interesting. Normally, I mean, I'm just gonna throw this out here. As a Janna, going into Soraka is not a comfortable experience.
No, the Soraka definitely has more accessible early poke. If she's hitting those first few Qs, you're kind of in trouble.
Yep. And on top, yeah, you can't really. Normally, what you try to do on Janna in a lane like this is you try to harass, use your W. Generally, you'll take Comet. Oh, I don't like this at all. Dude Mandingo also went summon Airy.
Yeah, Seminary
That's
plus
not
exhaust.
generally correct. The exhaust is correct for this particular setup, but what you would probably do is go Guardian, actually. Because if you're determined to basically just to seed the lane and make sure that the Twitch is able to win late, then you want to take Guardian just to give him extra protection. Our Ares shield buff is very small, it's not really worth it, and you are not going to be able to get to poke into this lane. All of your poke will get healed by the Soraka, and all of the Soraka's poke will stick.
Yeah, every time you kind of stop to press W to poke, you just get hit with the Soraka too.
Yep, and then she'll heal off of it. Plus, your poke is very telegraphed. Okay, I don't know... Hippogriff, you're taking a lot of minion damage.
Yeah, but what
I
if
don't
he
know about
just
that.
presses W?
Oh, they see this, or they're aware of this at the very least. I don't think there's much they can do about it.
Rook
That
Stout
said,
getting
Rook Stout is
pretty
very
low.
low.
Where's he gonna go? He's gonna flash. Alright, they get away with it.
Just saying, D-Brand not having a way to go like to pull himself long distance like a dash, Sejuani or a Mumu, hurt in that scenario quite a bit. That said, he is pulling flashes, so
Yep.
we'll see if this starts.
He's
to
done
and
quite a few
Rammus is,
CS at this point, though, so see if
I'm a little
that's...
surprised by that. I'm a little surprised by that because I thought Rammus could clear like the multi-minion camps pretty well. Maybe he's just. I think he has tried to gank like at least once more. Right?
Yeah, Rook just going for the one game, right? Or not even?
Yeah. No, he didn't even do one gank.
Yeah.
I don't think.
Nice slow early game.
Yeah, which frankly speaking suits TSS3 just fine.
Yeah, for sure. If they get another 10 minutes of this, they'd be super happy, especially considering they snuck away that first drag.
Yeah. Interesting. So Sandy Snake beat Abarn to 6, but he just got it, so that's no longer the case.
Ooh, not getting the misfortune cue to bounce there. If it was me standing behind the minion, it would definitely hit me.
Isn't that fun about misfortune?
No,
to this day,
it's horrible.
I play support quite a bit, and I still have no idea how the mechanics or how the physics of that work. Bouncing balls.
Only Riot knows.
Oh no. Okay, so Hippogriff is kind of interesting. He uses that a lot for farming, the drag, which I think is.
Look at
I
this
don't know if I
healing
agree
off
with
the
that.
set passive. He's like already back up to half from almost dying.
Yep.
Like, what the heck is going on with that?
Nothing. Well, he's also got Doran Shield, which certainly helps.
Smell you can feel.
Okay.
Rammus
Now,
looking
D-Brand is
for a gank. A lot of minions in the way. Oh, he's got the Janna maybe.
Oh, but he sees him. Oh,
Oh no.
nicely played.
Okay,
Oh no, wait, Ziggs is top. Oh, that's not good.
Devious using the flash there at the end to not really get in range yet.
No, he landed an auto attack, but it wasn't enough. Oh, they gotta pull out. Abarn's coming. Did they get a kill on Hippogriff top, or
They
just
didn't
lot
get a
of damage?
kill. They just pushed him out of lane. Quite a bit of a CS advantage happening top lane now too, and a second plate as well.
Yep. Now, once Lost in the Sauce goes back to solidify these gains, he's going to be a very beefy boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, Luciv earning himself the big bucks there. Very proactive heads-up play there, saving his summoners until the last possible second.
Alcove
Devious, though-
gameplay.
So Devious, though, interestingly, has ultimate. So, oh, and so does the Twitch.
Setting up a gank
D-Brand?
here mid. Oh, you missed the W.
Oh wait, no,
They
he
call
used
it
the
off.
soldier. No, oh gosh.
I missed,
So,
missed the
if
Ziggs W,
Rammus-
so they just immediately called it off.
Yeah, I think that D-Brand isn't really understanding how that gank pattern works. Once A-Barn puts down a soldier, there's a short time before he can put up another one. So that's when you have to go in.
Yeah, they were looking at it more of like, what do we need to do instead of what resources is he missing?
Yeah.
Which, I mean, fair enough, but yeah.
Or maybe Ziggs decided he wanted to recall there, so he called it off. I'm not sure. But I'm not seeing this Rammus have like the early pressure that he really needs to.
Yeah, he's burning
Because-
flashes all over the place, but
But it's not
not getting
it's not
any
translating.
kills.
That said, if they can get this Herald, and it looks like they will be able to, this will probably allow for a free turn top, especially if Rammus comes and ganks. Oh, but Ziggs needs to be careful. Ziggs, I don't know if he's aware of this. Oh yeah, he is. Okay. He needs to be cautious there because the Azir has very long range engage.
Rookstout just tanking up the minefield.
Yep.
No
oh,
cares,
they've got
dude.
another dragon up though. Where is this Rammus? Oh, he's heading down towards dragon.
It's got Rift Herald.
It's tricky here. I don't know if that's the right play. Oh no, you need to be out of there, Rammus. No!
See you later. Oh no. A lot of return damage from Sandy Snake. Not going to be enough though at this point in the game. So they are going to probably get this dragon now.
I disagree with that play again. D-Brand should have gone top. That turret is low. You're not in a position really to fight over this dragon. I don't think anyway.
Yeah, or get the prio mid with your Ziggs and then lay it mid so that you can come over to this dragon, secure
Yeah.
the area. Oh, good interrupt there from Dude Man Tango.
Yeah.
At this point, they have enough people around that this isn't gonna. Yeah.
Not gonna work.
So now he's laying it mid.
Yeah.
So they will get they'll get the plates off this. Sandy Snake, kind of a mistake there. He didn't get in on the plates.
They
Why?
seem to be rotating, but see, this is frustrating. Set has managed to claw his way back into the game
Yeah.
while all this is going on.
Lost in the Sauce had quite a CS advantage, and then yeah, now it's now he's
after
ahead.
after a really stunning game 3, I think D-Brand is making a lot of poor decision-making plays here.
All right, Hippogriff going in. I
and
think he can
Hippogriff
get the
is going
kill
to
here.
ult him now. Oh no, I guess not. Hippogriff is being uncharacteristically cautious. I guess it's just
Yeah,
'cause he
you
doesn't know where
ult him
Rammus
to about
is,
right
but-
here. He's already got 3 tentacles. You might just
That's
die.
true. Yeah, but he has so little mana. Oh, Lost in the Sauce need to be proactive there with the E.
That's
all
that's gonna
they
be the
keep-
lack of CC I'm seeing there.
Yeah.
Oh, Rammus may be looking for it now.
Yeah, but now
He's
they
gonna
got a ward
spot on a
there.
ward. Although Hippogriff did come up for it, he's still got flash.
Yeah, but it's like who's
Not
scared of the
even gonna use
Rammus?
it. Yeah, Set still had ult and flash there. Really under no threat.
Yeah. Now you're seeing this this bot lane get ahead. This mid lane is slightly ahead because of the kill that
We're
Abar
coming
picked
down
up.
for a 4-man.
Yep.
But Sandy Snake
And-
is he's on his way. He's sussed it out. He knows what's
Wait, what
happening.
Lemon, you're kind of far forward here. Oh, jeez.
Kind of a
That's
troll
not the
Azir ult.
direction you wanted to go.
Kind of a troll Azir ult. Oh.
Yep, and he picks it up. Devious with a good play. Good play. Is the Rammus going to be here in time for anything? Oh my gosh, though, that
Oh,
damage
the
on Sandy
Ziggs damage.
Snake. Oh wait, this teleport though, I don't think he wants this. Wait,
Got the
wait,
Twitch
Lemon,
ult.
what did you do? Lemon flashed into the enemy team.
What is happening?
Lemon!
Hippogriff getting taunted. Goodness. Abeharn's already respawned and this fight is still going on. You got Rookstown and Luciv on the wrong side of the map.
Gosh. I don't know what happened there with Lemon, but he flashed the wrong direction.
I
That
didn't even
was a
see
disaster.
that one.
Oh my gosh. They did do a decent job turning back Abarn, but they got 3 kills on the Twitch, which, I mean, this Twitch isn't as central to the comp as last time, but he's still going to be terrifying if he gets ahead.
Yeah. After that madness, even game.
I feel like that's deceptive, though.
Yeah, because I think any scaling really just favors TSS3.
That said, Bovie did get first turret top, and they are going to get this turret dead.
Yes, possibly.
Yeah, because
Ziggs W should do it. Ziggs W should do it. There we go.
Oh, no, you guys want back. You guys want back here.
A lot of Twitch damage.
Debbie, you needed to decide to either go in or... And he saved the ult!
Oh, got him though. He got him
That's
though.
good, that's good. But that's 2 more kills for the Twitch.
Yeah,
5-0 Twitch right now.
that's a big Twitch. Got the
No,
healing
no.
reduction as well.
So Misfortune players, in a scenario like that, when your support is getting attacked, you need to cast your ult. It forces them to pick between the 2 of them. If he stands and tries to auto, you get the full channel off. If he chooses to turn and face you, your support survives and can back you up. And now he's going to get solo turret gold on that as well.
Yep. That's
And he smartly lets the turret kill off as many minions as possible.
I don't think that's gonna matter at this point. He's up 40 CS and 5 kills.
That is horrifying.
A dragon
And they're in
here.
position for the next dragon. There's nothing that they can do about it.
You have Sandy Snake that's going to be doing a lot of damage on the Ziggs, poking. Doesn't have a blue buff though. Crucially avoids the Hippogriff with the set E there.
There we see the Rammus wander in.
Twitch has got ult up
and
again.
be unable to do anything. That said, very nice Mega Slam by...
Oh dear.
It was a great Mega Slam by...
Ooh!
Oh my gosh!
Sandy! Nearly making heroic plays. But that's just going to be
Oh my gosh,
the
they almost got the switch off that, but unfortunately
5-for-1.
they also lost the Dragon, and they're going to lose Rift Herald because Abarn and Rook are going to do that while Twitch cleans up the mid turret.
Yeah, that's a 5-for-1 plus Dragon Rift Herald. That's not even a trade. That's just
here that this Rammus is not a relevant factor in this game. This Rammus was a bad pick, and
yeah,
he will cost them the game.
That's true. However, none of his lanes. I mean, Sandy's doing alright, but top's losing, bot's losing.
Top wasn't losing. Top was good. Top was roughly even, but jeez. That single pick, I think, lost them this game. They may have lost anyway, but that Rammus pick is just not.
Yeah, they really haven't executed on their early game in order to either make that pick work or the Misfortune kind of pop off, or you got to get Sauce ahead. You just kind of waited.
Yeah, and I don't know. I'm belaboring the point here. You guys on stream have heard it a million times. In a situation like this, you need CC that will lock down everybody. And now Sandy Snake is going to die to the Twitch.
It's a lot of Twitch damage.
Is Rammus going to be able to... Oh, yeah, he's going to be
Hey,
able to
900 gold on the
Good.
Rammus, baby.
That's big. Hopefully that'll allow him to get a little bit more tanky. Because in the last fight,
Well,
he sort of just
he
blew
had
up
plenty of
immediately.
armor for that one.
Yes.
Is Abar going to be able to 2v1?
So Abarn, I think he's looking for a 1v2. I don't... I think he might be able to do it, but I think that it's unnecessary at this point. They're up
Yeah.
2,000 gold,
Very good
scaling.
point. Completely
actually-
unnecessary.
They don't really need to do a whole hell of a lot at this point. They are going to outscale pretty hard unless Ziggs is able to get some pretty choice items. And granted, the Ziggs is getting big. He's getting the things he needs.
Yeah, let's see. He's actually up in gold on A-Barn by ever so slightly.
Yeah.
But that bot lane difference, though, it's not going to make too big a difference.
So I think that in part that's the result. Oh my gosh, solid poke, and Soraka really can't remedy that. That's the challenge of playing Soraka into an Azir, is that the range of his poke is very high.
Yeah, you don't need to be that far up, though. What are you going to do,
exactly.
poke with Q at this point in the game?
Here we go. We see the Rammus coming in. Just gets turned back. Yeah, I think they dropped the rift pretty soon. I feel like they're waiting a very long time for this, and I don't know that they're getting much. Oh, jeez! D-Brain goes in, but there's nobody there to back him up. He has to flash out, and without that flash, one of his big tools is missing. Meanwhile, though, that's very solid poke from the Ziggs.
Yeah, are they just going to lay this Richfield mid, or what are they waiting for here?
I don't know. I will say Luciv has been doing pretty well with the fancy feet.
Oh
my gosh, the
that's
Janna!
Ziggs poke. Hello.
Yeah. Again, if there's a route back into this for them, it is in the Ziggs getting so big that Luciv just gets exploded. Unfortunately, Lost in the Sauce is very lost in the sauce up there.
Yeah,
He
he got lost in it,
ultimate?
that's for sure.
Oh. He used the ultimate
they're-
somewhere else. Okay, I guess this is where they're dropping the Rift Herald.
Oh, the 1v1. Doesn't hit him with the knockup, gets the Bork slow, and he's out of there.
And Flash.
I would have loved to see the Rammus Twitch 1v1. Very interactive.
Very interactive for all parties.
Yeah.
Been destroyed.
Also, just want to point out that they are only one dragon off of Soul.
Yeah, this would
Oh,
be
no, that would
Soul Point coming up here in 10 seconds. They got Rift Herald pushing top. Somebody's going to have to match that.
No!
They're just in an impossible
He's
position here.
recalling. No, you Ziggs, you can't recall. You give
We
this
can,
up. I don't.
and he did.
Oh my gosh. That's not good.
Maybe they're just calling for the Smite steal. Plenty of
Oh, he doesn't
opportunity.
even smite.
Oh no.
Oh no! Nope. A-Barn ults does nothing. Doesn't matter though because
Good exhaust onto
Luciv-
Sandy Snake.
Luciv is just too big. And, okay, so it's not officially game yet, but they are going to go and
looking
get
bad.
mid lane. They're going to go get mid lane, and then they're probably going to go in Baron.
Feybarn
Janna,
doesn't.
I don't know about that.
Oh, she's gonna die.
don't know
Oh,
about
no, it's a freaking heal.
Okay, Dude Mandingo, you could just escape back through the jungle. That's not necessary.
Blue team's turret has been destroyed.
Okay. All right, let's see what's going on here.
Shut down.
Oh,
Ooh.
Ovi got the shutdown. Good stuff. Unfortunately, he's being collapsed on by literally everybody.
Yeah, he's out. He's fine. He's totally fine.
He is not fine.
Yeah, he already used the ult
is
to get the
going to-
1v1. Yeah, that's just.
Oh no, Abarn's gonna get the kill. Kill steal, definitely. Dude Mandingo really needs to freaking recall. I get the I understand the support itch to help your team. You are not a help to your team if you
You
are
are
at 400 health on Johnny.
half a Ziggs Q away from dying.
I don't even think it's half. Like I saw how much those damn Ziggs Qs were doing to him. Rylai with the Rylai's buttering him up. That's gonna explode him. Okay. So,
Yeah, I think he'll be going for the Landry's probably next. Oh, Elusive maybe looking to make
Oh,
a play, but that he's
Elusive
by
thinks-
himself, so probably not.
Yeah. So, sort of, it's not a submarine comp. He does not have a Shen backing him, but a 717 Twitch will murder anybody he goes up against, apart from the Ilaoi or the Rammus. And even the Ilaoi I'm not positive on. Because he, I
Yeah.
think, outranges the Ilaoi. That said, if there's anybody who can potentially stall out this game, it is a Ziggs. Especially a Ziggs with the...
Yeah, Ziggs got blue buff. He could just sit here for days.
Yeah.
You know, if he gets real dire situation, use Misfortune ult the wave, right?
Debran doing I don't know what.
Yeah,
Oh,
looking
he's
a
trying
little
to find
caught out.
Elusive. I don't know what on earth he's doing. All right. All right, so Debran is down bot, and I think he's trying to have like a little duel with Hippogriff, but that's not gonna work.
Twitch just opens up mid lane, and instantly the Soraka's dead.
I think that if Sejuani wanted to, she could have dove that Ziggs.
They didn't even
Again, they don't have to, but I think that they could have.
they didn't even touch the Twitch during that play. Ziggs gonna cleanse out. Not gonna be enough.
And Elusive is going to get monster healed by the Janna. Elusive's going to slow Debran. That's a lot of damage. Yeah, there are no good.
Bobby
things
dies here.
left. Yeah.
We might
This
be
is gonna
seeing. We'll probably see Inhib plus Baron.
I think that they just end it. I don't think that they
Think
they're
so? Yeah, they're
released
just not. They're
right
not
yet.
going to drag it out. Nope, they're going Baron.
Their wave is a little bit smaller than they wanted it to be.
Yeah, they got
But,
Ziggs coming
yeah.
up in 10 seconds, so
I'm assuming that they go Baron here.
they
might
should.
play
There's
it
no
safe,
reason not
but-
to.
Well, I mean, there's also no reason to. So.
I mean, that's how you end the game through Ziggs.
Sure, but this is the one opportunity that their team has with a Ziggs ult or a Misfortune ult stealing this. Unfortunately, again, this Rammus has no way into the pit.
Not able to get the steal. Huge Ziggs ult over the top.
Yeah. This doesn't matter though. I think they got Elusive. Wait, yeah, they got Elusive, but again. and
Big
now they all
shutdown on
collapse.
Elusive. Ooh, they're gonna get
Oh.
out. That blast cone saves the game. They chase them down and get the kills there. It's obviously it's game over.
Yeah. Again, for the record, this is why people don't pick Rammus. There is
Well,
no
you pick
way to
Rammus
get-
into the correct comps, right?
Yes, you pick Rammus into all AD comps, or comps that do not have a lot of mobility where you can just gank over and over and over again. And generally you gank one lane over and over and over again. And that didn't happen.
Got
And
Elder Dragon as well coming up in 50 seconds. I don't see really any way for Sauce to contest that.
The best chance that they have is
They're gonna have
let me
to-
see. Ziggs ult. That's it.
They're gonna have to
Ziggs
have
Ziggs
Debran.
and Misfortune ult.
They're gonna have to have Debran blast cone over the back and get some kind of miracle. Oh,
Oh no!
never
oh, no.
mind.
Nevius. Okay, so
All right.
that point I
These
made
these
about
Azir
the-
ults
his
are really
MF
something.
ult, and Elusive got Lemon because Lemon had stepped forward. Dude made Nico flashing to get in here to assist his team. Sandy Snake is dead. They're gonna try to kill this Twitch. It will not
Wild
be
one
done.
on the Sejuani ult. All right, that's gonna be game. Triple kill on the Twitch. They're just looking to pile it on here.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, that shield. I can't tell if that's Twitch having not very much HP or.
Oh,
Oh my gosh.
that's a
dude.
fountain.
But dude is just like standing in front. They're not gonna let anything go through. It's funny. A-Barn gets a lot of attention on the rise, but apart from that first game, this was not the A-Barn show. This was the Elusive show.
Yeah, really was. A-Barn, you know, it definitely got beat up one of the games, and Elusive showed up on that one too. Even.
Yeah. And even in the first game, even though we were calling out that the Rise is doing all this great stuff, and he was, Elusive was quietly like 9-1.
Yeah, and he ends this game 12-2,
12?
freaking huge.
Most,
He is.
I think most far. No, almost most.
He's
farm in the game.
5K
Most
up on his
gold.
lane opponent. I mean,
Oh my gosh!
and 3
that was
levels.
insane.
That. What did we say in Champ Select again? I forget.
About Rammus?
All right, let's look at the damage here. That's a lot of Ziggs damage. Actually, doing the most in the game.
It
But
just doesn't matter though because you have.
where's the
you have
team? I
nothing-
mean, Bovie doesn't get his set or his Urgot. Devious really.
I don't. So here's the thing.
Not-
I don't think that Bovie's pick was a problem though. He in the one team fight.
No, but he
got
was
he dealt a
considerably
ton of
less
damage.
effective than he was when
Oh,
he was
yeah,
playing
yeah,
the
yeah.
set. So, what do you do? And Devious, I don't know, maybe he needed to switch something up to try and spark this team up. But, yeah.
Yeah, is what it is though. That and I don't want to take away anything either from Tilson Season 3's gameplay. They picked 3 very distinct comps each game. Sorry, 4 very distinct comps across all 4 games.
Yeah, one of them really
And-
didn't work.
I mean, are you talking about the submarine one? Because that ended up winning. It didn't look like it was working, but it still pulled out a win. And the one that they lost, that game could have gone either way. That was a lucky well, not a lucky. That was a
Yeah.
good Rumble alt in the Baron pit that salvaged what should have been a Tilson Season 3 win.
Yeah, but then, game 3 going the other way on that. Like, it really should have been a sauce win. And
Yeah. Yep.
TSS3 comes out and pulls it out somehow.
The cool mentals. They don't have
Yeah.
a whole lot of hiccups, and they work very cleanly as a team.
Yeah.
It's going to be them versus Team Control in the finals, and
Yep. I am not
I don't
sure
know.
exactly when that match is scheduled, but it's gonna be hype. It's gonna be hype. TS3 getting the better of Control in the regular season, but they're looking strong still. It should be a back and forth for sure.
for the record, I just want to pause on this for a quick second. Correct. Wait. Shoot. I need to double check whether or not did TSM win any games of their series against Team Sauce? Or is it
No, I
3-0?
believe it was a 3-0.
Okay, because I was gonna say, I think that if they had, every game so far has been a 3-1, and the person who wins Game 3 has always gone on to win Game 4.
Yeah. Well,
It's interesting. I think that that's a symptom of the long
game 3 is the backbreaker.
Yeah. Actually, I can go even further. The person who's won Game 3 has won every single series.
Yeah, true.
Big brain deductions.
All right. Well, that's gonna do it for us here. Look forward to seeing everyone for the finals. Be sure to tune in, and yeah,